Yes. 10 p.m. Sunday. Surf Man. Good evening from SoCal. What's up, Surf? Hey, we love Tang. There you go, shirt. Oh, wait. Okay. This is not recording. You want to record in here? No. Okay. Welcome to CKSK, the Chad Kubanoff Studio Kitchen. I'm Chad Kubanoff. This is my studio kitchen, and today we are cooking the comments. What's my thing? Cooking the comments. Let's cook. There's your jingle right there. So on a previous episode, we got a suggestion for cut it, Tang. Almost there. Give us a sec. There we go. Bun Bo Ravioli in a spicy sauce was the winner of the last episode's poll. So in this show, you pick the ingredients and I have to do something with it. So later in the show, we'll run another poll. We'll get your comments, we'll get your chat, and we'll figure out what the next dish is going to be. But today, it is the Bun Bo Ravioli in a spicy sauce. So just so we're all on the same page, Bun Bo Hue. Bun is a round rice noodle. Bo is beef, and Hue is the royal city in central Vietnam. So this is a spicy, not really spicy, not always, but it's a beef and pork noodle soup from the royal city. This dish was originally created for the king. This is a royal dish. This is royal food. And the big flavors, besides for the meat itself, are lemongrass, pineapple, and shrimp paste. And the particular kind of shrimp paste is mam root, not mam tom. So this is just one of the kinds of shrimp paste here, but it's a specific one for this dish. So that's kind of our flavorings. And then we have the ravioli element, which I'm sure you know the ravioli, or the Italian stuffed pasta. So basically, we're going to try to stuff a pasta with Bun Bo Hue and make some sort of spicy sauce. That's the goal for today. So we should be able to do that no problem. We are streaming on all platforms right now. So whatever platform you prefer to watch on, we're there. And for the commenter before who told me to get my affiliate status on Twitch up, I can't do it yet. I looked into it. I got to have a higher average viewer. But great news, we have 100 followers on Twitch right now, so I'm pumped. We're growing. What's up, Tree? Tree's here. You want to say hi? What's up, Tree? Here. You want to say anything? No.
Are you making again?
I'm making Bun Bo ravioli.
Right.
Let's get started. Royal ravioli, no way. What's this? What are you saying, Matt? Royal ravioli, no way. I don't know what that means. Will Mr. Fred be joining you again today? I have no idea. I have no idea. We're right in between a lot of his different work that he's doing, so he stops it whenever he wants to stop. And I told him the door's always open. He can come by, so we'll find out.
Here's a poll.
Oh, okay. So this was the poll from last week. So you can see all the different choices that we had, and all these choices were given in the chat. So this is you guys at home who are giving us these options, and then we vote for it. So throughout the stream today, if you have an idea for a dish, or if you have some ingredients you want me to use, or just whatever it is, put it in the chat. And if you see something you like, if somebody posts something you like, repost it so we can see it. And at the end of the stream, we will make another poll, and then we'll vote on it to see what the next episode will be. Somebody sees me driving around, dude. I like that. Oh, well, I need your kitchen blades, Excali blades. Well, if you want to send us a blade, I'll be happy for it. I'll be happy to check it out. Or if you want to talk more in detail, send us a message at brandengagement@chadkubanoff.com. Or you can check out the CKSK page on Instagram if you want to talk about anything. I'd love to use knives, dude, and I'm looking for a big-ass knife. I'd love a new big-ass knife. Okay, what's up?
You do this thing again?
Do this thing again? Is that all you need? Spicy sauce! Check it out. All right, let's do it. All right, we need to get started quickly because I wanted to do all of this in front of you and not do anything prepared in advance. So this dish being a pork and beef based dish, I have some ground beef and I have some ground pork, and we're gonna start cooking this really quick because this needs to cook. So I got this in a pot, no fat, just going straight in. And it's about 50% beef and 50% pork. And Tang's got no focus. There he is, he's got it, he's locked on now. I wanted to get this started immediately because I want to cook this for at least an hour. I want the mince to get tender. All right, so as that's going, I'm going to turn the heat down to give it a chance to run out the fat. Then, I just need to get this meat started ASAP so we can move forward from there. I have a pineapple. I'm going to use about half of it. Typically, the bun bo hui is going to just be cooked with a pineapple in the broth, and then they'll just remove the pineapple. I'm going to juice the pineapple and put it into the mince mixture to hopefully help tenderize the mince quicker. So let's get this going as fast as possible, and then we can kind of breathe once this is moving. The idea for me today, too, is I want to kind of reinforce the bun bo flavors in multiple different areas of this dish so we can really so it really feels like bun bo at the end. I was afraid if I just put, the pineapple in one place, the lemongrass in one place, it may not be as bun bo-y as I want it to be, but I really want it to be bun bo-y, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to blend the pineapple. Okay. I don't really care about color on the mince. I'm not trying to get brown flavor. This is, since it's a broth, every Viet broth, I can't think of any, no Viet broth starts with roasted bones or seared meat in any way. They might grill the vegetable or roast or char the vegetable, but the meat is always white or unroasted. So I'm not really trying to get any color on the meat. I'm just trying to cook the meat. Okay. Okay, we get this going. Jonathan, how easy to make an elite banh mi at home? I assume you mean a homemade, like the roll? Difficult, very difficult. There's a woman in Saigon who apparently does a banh mi class for an at-home banh mi, which I just reached out to her. I'm going to try to take it, and if I can learn or give you any tips, hopefully I can learn from her and we'll get that done. But it is difficult to make a proper banh mi at home, very difficult. Okay, so the meat mixture is basically cooked off now. There's still a little bit of raw, but that's fine to me. I'm going to add the pineapple juice, so I'm going to strain out this pineapple. Tanya, can you see this? How about an overhead? Are you just doing that bad boy? Exactly. Exactly here, Matt. Pineapple is great for tenderizing and marinade, as is kiwi. That's exactly why I'm putting the pineapple in right now, because I'm trying to get this mince as tender as possible. Mince, aka ground pork or ground meat. Yes, I want this mince to get really soft, like a ragu, as fast as I possibly can do it. So we'll push this pineapple pulp through, get as much juice out of here as possible. Oh shoot, I forgot about my onion. Crap. I already made a mistake. Okay. Okay, and this kind of thing, like when we're doing this sort of dish where, this is a whole new concept. I'm still figuring this dish out in my head. Like I have an idea for it, but even as I got here, I'm like, maybe I'm going to do it this way or maybe I'm going to do it that way. And right now, I had a game plan and I forgot what my new game plan is, so I got to kind of pull back a little bit here. Any way to repurpose the pineapple? Oh, that's a mouse. Any way to repurpose the pineapple pulp? For sure. You could throw that right into a smoothie right now, because there's still a decent amount of juice in there. I could cook it with sugar. I could cook it with sugar pureed again, and then spread it on a dehydrator sheet and dehydrate and make some sort of like fruit roll up, like gummy snack. That would work too. What else could I do? I pour it right into a broth at this moment would work. All right, so I have an onion I'm going to peel. Be sure to share the live and it will boost it to your FYP. Oh, how do I do that? How do I share the live? Okay, well, we're going to figure that out. I appreciate that advice, and we will definitely share the next live, but right now I'm going to be focused at the moment. But that's a good idea. All right, let's peel an onion. Stop dilly-dallying. What's up, young man? He's walking. I know when Tree does this subtle, like, little thing over here, and he's like, What?
I don't know, you said don't interrupt, but I want to see.
You can see me cook. That's fine. That's fine. And you can interrupt as you got a question or something. That's no problem. You got a question. That's no problem. Viewers need to copy the link, not you, chat. Oh, appreciate that. Yeah, so if you want to help us, if you like what we're doing, copy that link and share it. Pop it on the FYP, whatever platform you use. Help us out. We're trying hard over here. Bun Bo Ravioli. That'll be the taco. Yeah, I'm freaking interested. Again, so if you guys have suggestions for the next episode, I like to do 2 to 5 bullet points. It could be an ingredient, it could be an emotion, could be a cuisine, could be a dish concept. It could be anything, and we will make it happen. So it could be as simple as chili, lime, Mexico, autumn, love. And then we got to make that work. Or it could be a dish concept like today where it's a Bun Bo Ravioli. Any idea you got, put it in the chat and we'll vote on it. You don't post on TikTok anymore? Brian, I post on TikTok every day. Every single day. Mostly twice a day. Sometimes more. But yeah, I'm posting, man. Needle Azoy. Chad, I'm coming to Vietnam in February for a month. Where can I come and see you? That's very unlikely. I'm a busy man, dude. If you're interested in a book and food tour, you can totally do that. But in terms of just like being out and about, I'm busy. I'm working all the time. I'm either out shooting or I'm in here streaming. But if you have something cool to share or say, you can send a message to CKSK on Instagram and tell us who you are and why you want to come. And if it makes sense to have you come in the space, then we can talk about it. So I'm going to mince this onion up. If I was thinking more, I would have just thrown this onion in with the meat before I put the pineapple juice in, but I messed up, so no big deal. We will simply add it right now. So I'm going to throw this right into the mincemeat. Onions going right in. Dang, maybe we want to get that one over. Great. Okay. Now I'm going to let the pan is almost dry. The pineapple juice is almost reduced. And I'm going to let it keep cooking this way until it is dry, so the onions kind of get a little bit of time where they're not steaming or boiling, where they're actually cooking at a slightly higher heat. We'll let that go for 2 minutes. Okay. I need a pot. I'm coming. Okay. I'm back.
What's the SK stand for?
The SK for Brian. What does the SK stand for? It stands for Studio Kitchen. The Chad Kubanov Studio Kitchen. Next, crucial ingredient for, what are we talking about? Bun Bo Ravioli is mamruk. So this is just a type of shrimp paste. Woo, it's potent. First, we're gonna use the mamruk twice. So the first time, we're gonna use it with the mincemeat we have right now, and we're also gonna use this in the sauce. So I want to get some of this right now into some water. You're gonna mix this up, and this is the way you do. If you're trying to make something clear with like a very, I guess clear, that's the word. If you're trying to make something clear, this is the best way to use the mamruk. So you mix it up with water first, and then we're just going to let it sit and settle, because now the mamruk is going to flavor this water. We'll let it sit and settle, let all the particulates settle to the bottom, and then we'll pour off the beautiful top. That's one method, and that's what I would typically do. If we were just making bun bo, this is the method I would use. But if you're making something where you don't care about it being clear, you can just put the mamruk straight inside. So that's what I'm going to do for the mince. But for the sauce, we're going to do it this way. Okay, so now we'll put this to the side and let this settle. This is just going to go over here. Okay, the onions are softened now. Now I'm going to add some water to that. So it's kind of like that's a good idea, stick girl. I like this one. I just saw this. Oh, I like both of these. Bunsale takoyaki is a cool idea. And a sweet potato pork belly Thai pho. That's a cool. Oh, that's Sammy again. Sammy with the killer suggestions. Good job, Sammy. Sammy always wins these. Oh, I like it now. I got an adobo goikun too. That's cool. I want to see more goikun stuff. More goikun is good. Okay. I'm just going to move a little bit quick in this very beginning process because I want to get this cooking and then I got to make the pasta dough and let that sit. So these things need, this is the one. This is the one. I hope this one wins. Oh no, not the nem hot dog. I wanted a nem corn dog. Someone gave me a nem corn dog before. The idea is a beef-filled pasta served with spicy bun bo sauce, right? Kind of. The idea is a beef and pork bun bo filling with a spicy, what am I saying? With a spicy satay sauce. That's kind of the idea. I have a weird amount of red curry paste. What can I make other than red curry? Well, not that one. Wait. There we go. I have a weird amount of red curry paste. What can I make other than curry? First instincts right off the bat for me is that use it as a marinade. Rub it on some chicken thighs, rub it on a pork loin, then grill it. Give it an hour, or not an hour, give it overnight if you can for the marinade. That'll totally work. What else? You can make a cool mashed potato. Make maybe a sweet potato puree with a little bit of curry in there. Could be kind of cool. Maybe the seared duck breast could be kind of cool. I'm thinking like if I added a lot of sugar, if I'm trying to make like a mochi dessert or something, that'd be kind of cool. It might be kind of cool to make a red curry glaze or like a red curry frosting and put it on a donut, really sweet. Yeah. Okay, let's keep moving. So, water's now in the pot with the mince. I'm gonna add a little bit of the mamruk, a little bit of the shrimp paste in here. I don't want this to be outrageous with shrimp paste. I want a subtle background. So let's say a teaspoon. We'll start with that. I think that's gonna be fine for this. And you know, typically I might add a little bit of sugar here, but I have the pineapple juice, so I don't think I'm gonna need any sugar. And the other big thing I wanna definitely add is the lemongrass. So, I don't know, no, it's not obvious, but bun bo hui is lemongrass is one of the crucial flavorings. So we're gonna add it a couple times in here. I'm gonna keep it nice and big just to make it easy for me to pull out later. Well, we'll just give it a good old smack. How about with this thing? Let's smack it up with this thing. That's better. And this we're just trying to break cell wall so we can release some flavor, release some moisture. Okay. I'm gonna tie it. Let's tie it, make it easy. Pan-seared duck goikon. That would be cool. The randomness. We are working on a Bun Bo ravioli. That was a challenge last week. So we're gonna tie this lemongrass up. And I'm gonna throw this right in my pot here. And basically the idea at this moment is we're just gonna let this thing rip. I'm gonna be boiling this pretty hard. If I had more time, I would keep this on low heat and cook for 3 hours. I don't. So we're gonna let it rip and we're just gonna keep adding water as it reduces. And eventually we're gonna settle when this is nice and tender and it's dry. Almost like a real dry ragu because we need it to be a filling. What did I want to, I wanted to add. I just want to add a little bit of annatto seed powder. Not much, just to help with the color. This will be typical for the broth. We're going to use that later too. And from here, we're going to just let this baby go. Okay, as that is going, we're going to make our pasta next. Because the pasta always needs to sit for a little while. Let me get a new cutting board for this. Yeah, let me get a different cutting board to do this.
How can we subscribe to you on Twitch?
How can we subscribe to you on Twitch? You go on Twitch. You look up Chad Kubanoff Studio Kitchen.
You have to be an affiliate to be a subscriber.
Oh yeah, you can follow on Twitch. If you want to subscribe yet, I can't do subscriptions yet. I need to have a little bit more engagement, I guess, on Twitch. So I appreciate any if you want to follow on Twitch first and then engage on Twitch, and then hopefully I'll get all my numbers up for the affiliate so I can do that. Okay. So go ahead. You got something?
Sensei, do you have a way to smoke thing? Do you have a way to smoke thing?
No. I'm going to make it happen, though. I'm going to make bacon for the kids. I think somebody...
How come my shirt is orange on live?
It's slightly different color. Somebody said bacon. Did you say bacon? Somebody in my family said bacon yesterday. They wanted bacon. So I'm going to make bacon.
You said you wanted me to have fat, and I said bacon.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tree's younger brother is basically the same weight as him. So I told him he needs to get ready for his growth spurt that's coming, and we got to thicken his little body up. And I asked him, what kind of fat? I said, you need to eat fat. What kind of fat do you want? Whatever you want, you can have. And eventually bacon was what he was excited about, that he would eat a lot of. Because yesterday he ate like a man's portion size of Eggs Benedict. So I was proud of him for that. So I just need to make him some bacon so he'll eat it. So I'm going to jerry-rig a smoker outside just to get that done.
Oh, strong, Jeff.
Strong?
The mum rule is strong.
This is a good question. When you began pursuing cooking as a career, is this how you envisioned your journey ending up? No, not in any way. I guess when I was very young, like maybe a tiny bit, I always loved Emerald Live. I loved all the cooking shows on Food Network, so I always wanted to have a cooking show. That was kind of a younger aspiration. And then, but as I really started working in kitchens, once I became a young cook and I was actually working, then all I really wanted to do was be the best chef in the world. That was my thought process. I wanted to be the best chef, 3 Michelin, just the #1. And then eventually I realized that wasn't possible. That not that I didn't have the ability to do it, just that there is no best chef. That's an impossible statement. That's just, it's not a real concept. It's not a real goal. So that kind of went out a little bit. And then, yeah, so I guess I'm less thinking about, hey, what's my really goal, my end goal, and more just kind of taking it day by day and doing the best I can every day. And also trying stuff where I knew I wanted to stream. I believed in streaming as a future, but originally I thought I was going to be cooking for all these people, and I realized that's not the best stream, so it's really just kind of lock down, focus in, and just so it's me and you, which is cool. Seems to be the better way to do it, but I'm sure in 6 months we're going to be doing something different. And you know, Tang and I have been working this, and we're getting used to it, we're figuring it out, and there's a part of me that's telling him, like, hey, let's go shoot that high-end production stuff again, because that's kind of fun. Let's go do some travel food content. Let's go live in Da Nang for a month and go shoot up there. So, I don't know. Anyone who knows me will know that I'm always changing. And that's kind of, that's the only thing that you can trust me to do is change. Or try something new. Okay, let's get this pasta moving so we can get to the next step. We're going to make an egg-based pasta. Pasta, you can do, there's so many different ways. There's no right way to do it. You can do it with no eggs. You can do it with whole eggs. You can do it only with egg yolks. I'm going to do whole eggs. And basically the reason I'm doing this, typically I'd make egg yolk only, which makes a really rich pasta. Really good for a little bite. But for this, I think the filling is going to be rich. The sauce is going to be rich. So I don't need the pasta to be overly rich as well. And I think a good standard ratio somewhere to begin with would be 100 grams of egg to 164 grams of flour. So you want to have more flour than eggs. I'm using the whole egg here. So if I have 100 grams of egg, I'm going to use 164 grams of flour. If I have 200 grams of egg, I'm going to use 328 grams of flour. You can just keep multiplying it however you go. Let's get these eggs measured.
Sammy wanted to send you something.
Sammy wants to send me something?
What is that, Sammy?
Hey, Chad, can I send you some Tang?
Tang?
Tang, that's funny. Tang, sorry. Tang is an orange drink. It's like a powdered orange drink. And he just wants Tang to drink Tang.
Actually, my name has an H.
Yeah, to spell his name, it's T-H-A-N-G. But it's still really funny.
That's fine. I'm used to it now.
You're used to it, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna see, one egg is 50 grams. These eggs, you know, that's why there's a common ratio of 100 grams of flour to one egg, one large egg, which is somewhere to start if you don't have a scale. But I guess you still need a scale for 100 grams of flour. But every egg is a different weight, so I don't really like that particular measurement. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to the meat as we're talking, because I have this heat on high heat because I'm just trying to cook it fast. Okay, 100 grams. Maybe I'm gonna do more. What's my other thing? My other one is there. Okay, let's do 2 more. I'm gonna make enough pasta, at least so I can have some extra for my little JD. My little daughter will love some spaghettis, so I'll make a bigger batch. So that's 200 grams of eggs. That really worked out so easily for me. 200 grams of egg, and we're gonna use 328 grams of flour.
Thank you, Sammy. I actually never tried Tang before.
You never tried what?
Tang.
You never tried Tang?
Yeah.
No, he never tried Tang. I don't believe it.
And,
Here we go. This is a cool one. I have a new idea. A Viet-style full English breakfast. I'm into it. I'm into it. If you're into it, I can make that happen. That would be fun to do. I would enjoy that. In terms of the flour, of course, double O is going to be highly desirable. I'm going to use a little bit of a mixture of bread flour and semolina. If you just have bread flour, it will work. No big deal. But again, I'm going to do 328 total. I'm probably going to use around 60% bread flour and 40% semolina. If I just had bread flour, it would totally work. It's no big deal. This will give me a little bit more texture with the semolina flour.
Fred's mom is in the chat.
Fred's mom is in the chat. Maybe your son will stop by. We'll see.
Hope Nana's in the chat.
I'm sure Nana will pop in. Okay. Okay, let me get a fork. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it, Sammy. Oh, there's Nana. Nana's in the chat.
Nana!
Tree's here, Nana.
I'm here. What is that time it is?
I don't know. Sammy, appreciate the love, man. Okay, so flour's mixed together on my board. You can do this in a food processor if you want, but I'm old school. I used to make pasta every single day at Alenia, and I'm comfortable doing it. Although at Alenia it was the all egg method, or all egg yolk method. We didn't use any egg whites. 1 kilo double O flour, 34 egg yolks, 16 grams of olive oil. I think that was it. There was a little bit of milk too. I don't remember. Okay, eggs are in the middle, and then we'll start incorporating the flour into the egg. Slowly. I actually really like making pasta. I really like making pasta. I really like rolling it, and I like eating it. I think pasta is pretty fantastic. So I'm kind of pumped when I have to, not when I have to, when I get to make it, and I have the time to do it, and I don't have to make 20 portions or 30 portions of ravioli is kind of a pain in the ass, but making 2 or 4 is cool.
What is the best shape of pasta, Chef?
The best shape of pasta? I mean, that's a hard question. I think I like bigger more than smaller, so I like pappardelle. That's cool. It really depends on the sauce and stuff that you're doing. But I definitely, if I get a really big noodle, I'm pretty excited about that. Stick Girl. Oh, Nana's asking, is Tree doing dishes today? Yes.
Dad hates doing the dishes.
Favorite dish at Alenia? That's a good question. I'm just thinking. I mean, what's it? The truffle ravioli or the truffle explosion came to mind because I'm making pasta. That is a ravioli dish there, and that's what I made the pasta for. Is that my favorite? No, it's not my favorite. I'm just going through every station right now and thinking about it when I was there. I mean, it may not even be my favorite dish, but I just think it was cool. Is this like chewy frozen grape? Because it was a very thick gel that was made with the anti-griddle. And I just thought the anti-griddle was a cool piece of technology. So that was pretty interesting to me. I'm going to turn this heat down on the meat a little bit. Add a little bit more water while we're doing this. User J2U67, are you Italian? No. But I eat it. I'm very much not Italian. All right, so I'm going to use the fork to just bring this dough together until the dough is touchable. Right now it's so soft, if I start working with it, it's going to get my hands all sticky. So I'm just working it until I can start moving it with my fingers without it sticking everywhere. Behind me. Okay. Is there Western style of fine dining in Vietnam? For sure, tons of it, lots of it. It's more common than Vietnamese style fine dining in Vietnam, I think. Although there is definitely a Vietnamese fine dining movement that's going on, which is pretty exciting. I like to see the local Viet chefs like explore and try stuff, so it's exciting to me at least. Okay, so the dough's starting to get workable. I'm going to keep moving it now. Keep bringing in this flour. And this is something that takes a couple minutes. There's no, well, I was going to say there's no fast way to do it, but that's not true. If you have a vacuum sealer and a food processor, you can do this really quickly. But I don't. and I like doing this too. And it gives you big muscles, so I'll take it. Jordan Paul 65. My hands are dirty, but did you go to school to learn how to cook? I did. I quit. When I started working in restaurants when I was 14, and I was working all through high school, and then I got and I went to tech school as well. So I guess I went to tech school, and I did graduate tech school. But then I got accepted to the CIA, the Culinary Institute of America in New York. I went there for a few months, and then when my scholarship ran out, I quit. I didn't feel like it was worth the money to me. And there were some things I didn't like about the program, so I left and I moved to New York City to work instead, which for me was the best decision. All right, so you can see now, this dough is coming together. I can work with it, and now at this point I'm going to start kneading the dough. So I push forward my hand, and then I fold the dough upon itself, turn the dough, push forward again, fold it. And this is the process that you do over and over and over again until the dough feels smooth. There's going to be a point when you're mixing the dough that all of a sudden it just feels smoother. It looks a little shinier because all the fat is coming to the surface. And that's when I'm going to know the dough's ready, but it's not ready yet. So basically at this moment, I'm folding the dough, pushing forward, folding the dough, pushing forward, turning, fold, push, turn, fold, push. This is the process. It's a simple process, and you just do it. What's that, Sensley? Have you ever done a duck banh mi with a plum sauce? I never have, but I did have a duck banh mi a couple weeks ago at kind of like a little fusion restaurant. That was pretty good, pretty cool. It was a smoked duck breast, and it did have like a hoisin sauce. But that doesn't stop me. I can do it. If that's what you want to see, I can totally do that. And I love duck, and my wife loves duck too, so she'll be happy about any leftovers. All right, so we'll keep working this dough. And the dough definitely is not going to feel super, super smooth because I have the semolina in there, which is a slightly bigger grain. But we'll see this dough come together. And this feels a little bit soft, honestly. Usually I know the dough's right because it's like really hard and I'm like struggling to push it. But that's okay. I think that's part of the semolina. Usually I don't put semolina in this kind of dough, but I just wanted to try it today. I've heard other people doing it, so I wanted to try it.
You consider pasta is a easier dish to make?
Then what?
Just in general.
Do I think pasta is an easy dish to make? I think making pasta is easy. A little bit time consuming, especially when you're doing it by hand. And then to cook, yeah, super easy. Pasta's freaking easy. It's like a cheat code for the difficulty versus how delicious it is versus how much people are excited about and how much they're willing to pay. Like people will spend 20, 30 bucks on a pasta dish and not really bat an eye. So in terms of like a business or a restaurant, pasta is pretty great. People have a high threshold for pasta price. For those just tuning in, what are we making? What are we making? We are making a Bun Bo Ravioli. So I'm working on pasta dough right now.
Cyber Daddy. Cyber Daddy is in chat.
Cyber Daddy! I guess Fred is not coming today. Thought you were waiting for the Bun Bo pasta till Wednesday. I'm sorry, young man. You're welcome to swing by if you're in the middle of a class. It's going to take me at least another hour, so you got time. Because always with the pasta dough, if you want to rest it. So this is getting closer. I can feel it. It's smoother. So we are almost there, but I probably still at least another 5 minutes, honestly. But the same thing. Folding, rolling, turning, folding, rolling, turning. I really like the pho risotto idea. That's Sammy again. Put it up. We'll see if other people like it too.
Do you remember the original one who recommended for
The original, I don't know who said it first. Okay. All right, almost there. You can see why I wanted to get, like I was in a rush when I started. I need to get the meat on the stove cooking. I need to get the pasta rolled, or rather knead it so it can rest. And I knew this was gonna be a little bit of a process. Bun Bo Ravioli sounds phenomenal. We'll see. Bada bing, Tang's gonna be smiling. Pang's gonna be smiling. The editing on the Greek pho video was great and snappy. Tang hasn't slept in 3 weeks. He's gonna be so happy to hear that.
Thank you.
It's all coming together.
I'm trying, thank you.
Can you, oh, look at this one. Look at this lady. Look at this freaking lady. Can you make sushi? Kids will love it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. That would be a good family day. The kids love sushi.
How about a family stream making sushi?
Well, actually, I think this Friday, I think we're gonna do a family stream where we're gonna make bun sale. So I'll make bun sale with JD. And then after that, we're gonna go, I think we're gonna go to the Maycom for a day. So we can take the kids, go down to the Maycom because I want them to see that. What's your favorite pasta dish to make? I don't have one, honestly. My favorite I mean, I think a ravioli is cool to make. It's a pain in the ass, but I think it can be a really cool dish. So I can get excited about a unique filling and unique toppings. But I guess favorite pasta dish to make would be some sort of ragu-y type thing that had a wide noodle to it. Something like that. That is quite enjoyable to me. And I think the cheat code one would be any sort of cream-based thing. Anything with cream in it, people are gonna be happy. You put cream and noodles together, people are like, oh my God, it's amazing. So it's just easy. in that way to please everybody. So I felt it's hard to do this without you being right here touching with me, but I felt the semolina coming out of the dough, and the dough felt really sandy in a way. And as I continue to work it, the semolina feels less sandy and feels smoother. But this dough is never going to be as smooth as a dough that doesn't have semolina. There's always going to be some grit to it. But it's just, it all of a sudden got smoother in the last couple pulls. So I know I'm getting very close. JP, did you watch, sorry about that. Did you watch Culinary Wars? No, I've never seen it. I've heard about it. So we're definitely going to do, I'll do some streaming here when we'll give Tang a break. And we'll, I want to just do some live streaming where I'm watching Culinary Wars because I've never seen that. And The Bear. I've never seen The Bear either. So we can kind of do a live reaction thing. I can get caught up with all this food content I don't know anything about. I'm breaking a sweat. That means I'm almost there. If I was hanging out with Chef Rang, it would be like, this is probably like two glasses of cognac's worth of time. Chef Rang always measures every job in cognac glasses, so I would say about 2 cognacs in and you know you're done.
Somebody said, is it count as a workout?
Yes, it does count as a workout. There you go, the flour, Lou, the flour granules absorbing water, correct. Do you think you can make it on Great British Bake Off? Yeah, I'd have to practice a little bit. There's got to be, I don't have cake recipes locked in my brain right now, but you know, with 2 or 3 weeks of notice, yeah. I don't know if I could win. That's, you know, that's just up to the judges in the moment, but I think I could do well. At least have a good time.
Anyone is suggesting nem chua, Jeff?
I love nem chua. Dude, I'm into nem chua. Anything nem chua is exciting to me.
I haven't had it in a long time.
McDonald's fish sandwich with Viet tartar sauce. Yeah, dude, I'm into that. Did you ever combine fish sauce with pasta? Many, many times, and we'll be doing that today too. The fish sauce will be our main seasoning for today. Okay, I think this is going to be ready. Not on a live stream, in a normal cooking fashion. I'd probably go another 5 minutes. But we will call it here. Okay, dough's looking smooth. Again, probably could do another 5, but it's going to work. All right, I'm going to rest the dough. They always tell you to rest the dough. So I'm just going to wrap this up in plastic wrap. And then we're going to put this into the refrigerator. He's getting a shot. You got it? He's good. All right, I'm going to wrap this up, put this in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, maybe 20 in this situation, but at least 30 would be ideal. Okay. And the reason I just use the other board just to keep everything clean. So let's get my other board. Bring my board back. Okay. All right, let's take a quick nap. And all that effort has got me beat.
All done?
No, I'm done with the pasta. Who is my dream collaboration? Well, who's my dream collab chef? Now, I don't know if that's who's my dream collab, comma, chef, or who is my dream collab chef. Like what chef? In terms of a dream collab chef, it literally would be a dream, would be Emeril Lagasse. I mean, that would just be insane. Emeril Lagasse is just, he is a very, very popular celebrity chef from when I was a kid. Yeah, he's alive. He has a restaurant, but his son is leading the kitchen now. Emeril's an older gentleman now. I don't know how much he travels. But Emeril Lagasse, if you come to Vietnam, you are welcome anytime. I would love to show you around the streets of Saigon. Emeril Lagasse would be just like full circle. Holy crap, Chef Lagasse is here. That's insane. Bam, bam, bam. In terms of beyond a chef, just a collab. For me personally, I love comedy. So comedians would be so damn great to me. Tony Hinchcliffe, Tim Dillon, Shane Gillis, I love comedians. So any kind of comedian, it just would be a great time. I know I'd be cracking up. Get Theo Vaughn over here would be hilarious. We got me, you, Pop. Yeah, I guess I'd love to get my dad in here too, because I know he would be so nervous, but he'd be fun. He's a funny guy. All right, I want to try this mixture and see where it's at right now. There's no seasoning, so it sucks at the moment. But in terms of flavor, beginning of flavor, it's fine. Texture-wise, the meat is almost there, so I'm happy about that. The meat is tender, so I think another 5 minutes, and the meat's going to be acceptable enough for a filling. For this kind of meat filling of a ravioli, I would love to braise it for hours slowly. I don't have that time right now, so this will work. I think the texture will be good enough in a few minutes. And I just seasoned it with a little bit of fish sauce. I'm going to season with a little bit MSG. Then we're going to taste it again. And now it's interesting because I'm trying to think of like, hey, is this delicious? What does it need to be delicious? But then I also got this kind of like, hey, is this Bun Bo? What does it need to be Bun Bo too? Do you care for Gordon Ramsay? Yeah, I mean, do I care for him? I like Gordon Ramsay. I love Kitchen Nightmares. I thought Kitchen Nightmares was an incredible show, especially the earlier stuff. I respect him. I think he's great. He's a beast of a cook. Sometimes I think he's a little like, sometimes these classic guys are just too freaking classic. They don't have an open mind, or they think there is one right way to do something, when that's not true at all. There is no right way to do anything. There's just millions of ways. So sometimes I think he's a little bit of an asshole in how confident he is that this is the right way. But there's no doubt he's a beast. Like, he's a great chef. This is better. See, I think there's a little more fish sauce. A big thing for cooking, or knowing when you're becoming a better cook, is to understand, like, I knew this was delicious even without the seasoning. And then I know when the seasoning comes, like, oh, now it's seasoned properly, now it's truly delicious. So this is quite good. I just want to get this moisture out of here. So we're going to cook this until all the moisture is gone, and then we'll retaste it. Just going back on the fire, lower heat, and we'll get that going. So then, need to have Keith Lee come try our food. That would be fun. That'd be a fun one. He's got to bring his chair, though. He's got to bring a pop-up chair. But Keith Lee, you are invited. Anytime, Keith. If you want to come out here, it'd be great. Love to see you on Beat Bobby Flay. What would you make to beat him? Isn't it Beat Bobby Flay, like, he's got to make the dish you make too, right? You got to come up with the dish, he's got to make it. So I think I would probably do something that he doesn't know. So maybe I'd do like Ban Chang Chong, something like that, where he doesn't know what the dish is. That would be kind of fun. A little bit of evil gameplay, maybe. The Korean Mama is here! Whoa! What's up, Korean Mama? She's a count on TikTok. That's cool. Good to see you. I'm so glad she's here. That's cool. That's funny. Well, Korean Mama, you're invited. Come out here. That's cool. Okay, I just got flustered. That was cool. All right, let's cut some lemongrass. So the idea here, make a spicy sauce, right? We're having Bun Bo Ravioli with a spicy sauce. That was the challenge. That was the idea. Spicy sauce, to me, when I'm thinking about Bun Bo, like, Bun Bo automatically comes with satay, a chili lemongrass mixture. So then my initial idea was to why don't we make like a satay pesto? That was kind of the thought process. And we're still kind of in that same thought process. We're going to tweak it a little bit. I'm going to try to make it a little bit more saucy than pesto. But that's going to be the base of the idea. We're starting from a satay pesto. That's where we're starting from. So I'm going to cut some lemongrass as fine as possible. Cut the edges. Let's peel this out.
Daddy.
Huh?
With 100K donation.
Cyber Daddy, my #1 super chatter. That man gets lunch anytime he wants. Cyber Daddy, you might get the win next week. Whatever you want, dude. Wow, Chef and I have been friends for 20 years, roommates in US and Vietnam, and a confidant. But I woke up this morning to a YouTube alert. You have been stabbed in the back. Why have I been stabbed in the back? With the ravioli thing, is that why? Just because you're not familiar with our schedule. Doesn't mean I stabbed you in the back. I would never do such a thing. Okay. What are you seeing?
Imagine Fred's just wrote in his voice.
You want me to read that in Fred's voice?
No, I'm thinking of it.
What does Fred's voice sound like? Hold on, let me get the mic. This isn't going to be too good. Too good to give up. All right.
I don't
Do it in Fred's voice.
I don't know what Fred.
You just said you're thinking of it. You don't have it?
No, I can't remember.
Okay, I'll do it for you. Wow, Chef and I have been friends for 20 years. Roommates in U.S. and Vietnam and a confidant. All right. I'm going to cut the lemongrass off.
I don't even know what is that.
Huh?
I don't even know what is that.
That voice? I thought that sounded exactly like Fred. I could do Michael, too. I'm really good at Michael.
Really?
Yeah.
Do it.
What's up, bros? What's up, guys? We're over here, and we're making some banh mi's on the street of Vietnam. That's Michael.
Yeah, it's Michael.
See? It's perfect. Perfect impression. Cyber Daddy disagrees with my impersonation of him.
I agree with Cyber Daddy.
He's on the way.
Is he coming?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice. All right, so we will have a VIP guest stopping in shortly.
you might be screwed.
Okay, so the lemongrass, I am cutting it in thin strips, and then I'll go through and try to mince it. I'm going to cut this as small as possible, as it will be in the final sauce, so I do want to mince the heck out of it. Anytime you're cutting lemongrass, I do find it much easier to use a bigger knife, which is why I have my big boy. And whoever was the knife maker before, Excalibur knives, something like that. I like big knives, dude. You got a big knife, I would love to talk to you. I would love even a bigger knife. I want a sword.
Mom, Dad.
Sure, you'll like this one. Did the kid get his iPad back?
Not yet, for some reason.
Yeah.
It's good.
Not 100% back. He's had some screen time back. He tried Lego Fortnite. He was pretty pumped about it, right?
I can play Fortnite.
We're very close to buying a PS5 and becoming Fortnite family Fortnite streamers.
Subscribe if you would like to see that.
Yes.
How about your parents came and they tune in too?
If my parents are coming. I'm going to cook for them. They're coming.
I know, playing Fortnite.
Oh, my parents are not going to play Fortnite. No. But my parents will come in here and I will make them something, and that'll be great. And honestly, it's going to be a coconut pound cake with mango for my mom. I know she's going to freaking love that thing.
Grandpa hates guns more than I do.
Okay. All right. Let's cut this. Okay.
How do you feel about this, Chef?
Which one we got? How do you feel about gum chai kokwit? But instead, tuna mayo. Ooh, I just fell down. I didn't like that part. And all the sushi fixings. A win for the kids and a win for you as it's unique. Gum chai kokwit. I love it. Tuna. See, canned tuna I have a aversion to. It's like a non-logical freak out about canned tuna. It freaks me out. Even though I eat it and I like it. Tuna mayo. Are you saying tuna mayo instead of the kokwit that you're going to dip into tuna mayo? Gum chai means burnt rice, so this is like a rice cracker, and a kokwit is like a sticky, thick, caramelized fish sauce dip that you dip the rice cracker into. It's an amazing dish. I love it. I really love it. So is the tuna mayo, is that the kokwit thing? But listen, if you guys want to see that and you want to see me squirm about getting canned tuna, well, I can do it. And anything with gum chai, I'm excited because I think it is a cool dish. It deserves to be more well known. But because it's such a struggle food, it's something that people ate when they didn't have any money, it's kind of viewed as lower class here. Do you agree with that? Gum chai kokwit. Do you think that's it's like struggle, struggle meal?
In the back
In the north?
no,
Back
I
in
mean,
time?
Back in time.
Back in time.
Nowadays, every fancy restaurant, like Korean restaurant, has
Yeah.
a version of kokwit, and it's really expensive.
And it's really expensive?
I think it's the most expensive on the menu. Gum chai kokwit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you think of gum chai kokwit, what do you think of right now? When you think of gum chai kokwit, what do you think of?
Gum chai kokwit.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think of like eating at your house with your family, or do you think of eating at a nice restaurant?
Eating, yeah, as homey as possible.
As homey as possible. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's a family time. I would love to see a stream of you playing Overcooked with your kids. That would be pretty chaotic. I don't know what that game is. Somebody mentioned about, I think it was called Sushi Battle or Sushi Slayer or something like that. I looked that up. We definitely, we're going to start game streaming, family game streaming very soon. Well, I feel like at this point we have this set up in the studio space pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it now. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Of course, there's always going to be tweaks and we're always going to be working on it, but trying to get this place set up and working is no longer my main focus all the time. You know, it's pretty good. I know I can just kind of come in here and we can do it. So like the gaming setup, the gaming stream is kind of becoming the next thought process. And it'll be fun. It'll be fun to do it with my kids, and I know Liam and Tree will be so happy to play together. There we go, Chad playing Overcooked. All right, I'll look up, let me take a picture. Hold on, let me save the file by screenshotting and take a picture. Overcooked, I have to look that up. Okay, I'll look it up. We'll put it on the list. Gum chai, which is the rice cracker, makes me think of Persian rice crust. So like tahdig with the saffron, but more Viet. I mean, that's a cool idea. And it'd be cool just to make gum chai with the saffron right in there and just fry it. That would be cool. Yeah. People like this game, Overcooked. All right, I'll look at Overcooked. Scratch the tuna. Braised salmon could work too. We could do the tuna. Don't get so upset about that. That's fine. Even if I, you know, as long as it's not, what was I going to say? That freaks me out. I don't know. I just lost my train of thought. But tuna's fine. I can deal with that. As long as, I guess as long as it's not an ingredient I hate. Yip ga or some kind of slimy vegetable. That's okay. But we can do tuna. Just if you can explain that idea more, maybe if people want to see it, we'll do it. I have been found. I have been found. I'm happy to be found. I'm over on TikTok posting and screaming, I'm here. And TikTok's like, no, we don't want anyone to see you anymore. Okay, cool.
What happened with TikTok?
Huh?
What happened with TikTok?
We are getting, what do we say, like, TikTok bittered. Bitter on TikTok. Even though I love TikTok, the best scrolling platform, they're just annoying sometimes. Throttled, yeah, that's a good word for it. All right, lemongrass is getting chopped. No. And I'm gonna go through and mince this as fine as possible. But you know what? I'm gonna come back with my chilies, and we'll mince everything together. Okay. Where are the chilies at? All right, so we got to make this thing spicy, right? So I got a big boy chili, really for color and to stretch it out. These are not that spicy, and then I got the little boys, which are going to be quite hot. So we're going to really use the little guys for the heat and the big guys to kind of stretch it out and show a little bit more pepper. And I think the big boy has a little bit better flavor, but not the same heat level as these little guys do. Mince these up super fine.
I think we need to look at this one, Jeff.
Seems like Twitch rule against multi-streaming very annoying. Yeah, the Twitch on multi-streaming is quite annoying. I haven't been penalized by it anything yet, but the rules I've seen have been quite annoying, and you know, we're just playing the game. We'll do what we can, but we're not going to get away from this, dude. There's no way. What do you think about gan kou wa? I love it. I love it. Top tier. I love it. This chili's starting to smell, baby. Do you watch the NFL, Chad? No, I don't watch the NFL. Hey, Chad, have you ever had a... Click it again. There we go. Oops, one more time. There we go. Hey, Chad, have you ever had a fruit from New Zealand called feijoa or feijoa? If so, do you think you can make jaya from it? I don't know what that is. Oh, wait, Tang, maybe you can be the Jamie. Can you pull it up? Do you have a screen where you can look that up or no? If you can't do it, don't worry about it.
Let me try.
We have a couple monitors right now and they're all being used, so I don't know if we have an easy way to search, but I've never heard of that fruit. Do you make ramen in your pop-up kitchen? No. Oh wait, I'm looking at this fruit, this fuja. How big is? No, I've never seen that before. I've never seen that fruit before, but I also know that sure we can make jay out of it. That's for sure. But it's interesting.
Let me show the tree.
Oh, Tang's gonna pop an image up of this fuja fruit. There it is. Way to go, Tang! Love it. Look at that production, high-end production going on. So that's it. Never seen it. Would love to try it. I'm sure we can make jaya from it. Did you make ramen in your pop-up kitchen? I've never made ramen here. We do have a avid fan follower, Andrew K, who is like a ramen fanatic. And we've talked to him about potentially coming in here and demoing how to make ramen noodles or how to make traditional ramen soup. If you would like to see that, let us know. That would be great. You can put it right now, and if enough people are interested, we'll bring Andre in here, and I know he wants to come. Andre was like, he's in it, and he's a super nerd about ramen, so like he's into it, and he knows all the details, so that could be fun. And I would like to learn too.
Actually, I've never seen this fruit before.
I've never seen the fruit. To elaborate, gumchai, QP mayo, sriracha, chili mix, in with either cooked tuna or salmon, scallions over the rice, served with cucumbers and pickled ginger on the side. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see. So the cucumber, the cucumber is going to be dipping into this mayo mix in the middle. Okay. In with either cooked tuna or salmon.
Is this gonna be an option to vote, or?
We could put it in there. Why don't we just call it a gumchai sushi bake? You know, just as an easy way to reference it, because I get your idea. So I think a sushi bake is probably an accurate way to describe that. Can we say it like that?
Sushi bake?
Sushi bake is like a trending thing for that. Do you like eating nem chua? Yes, I do. Wait, not that one. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, I love nem chua. I think nem chua kicks ass. And I like nem chua in all the styles too. I like it when it's super skin-y, like made with the pork skin. I like it when it's meaty. I like it when it's half meaty and half skin-y. I like every variation of nem chua.
Gumjai what?
Gumjai sushi bake.
Sushi bake.
Yeah. Oh, I see. We got Sammy D who wants to try nem chua so bad. Nem chua is a cool thing. I've never made it, but I've eaten a crap ton of it.
Seems like.
Okay. Flavor-wise, good. Texture, not ideal. I'm gonna add some more water to this, and I'm gonna boil the crap out of it as hard as I can and as fast as I can. So if I'm boiling, where's my pot? If I know I'm gonna boil the crap out of this, I wanna make sure I put a lot of water in because I don't want it to burn. So I'm putting a good amount of water in here, and I'm gonna boil this on as hot as I possibly can until all this water is reduced, and then hopefully the texture will be there. Because that's it, I can't wait any longer. So this will go on, a little bit more water. I'm gonna try to scrape the sides down. You can see along the top of this pot, get back in here, buddy. We are there. We can see along the top of this pot, all this brown stuff. I'm gonna try to bring the water up and bring that back down to bring that flavor back into the soup or the broth. I want all that fond, I want this deepness now. So there we go. Huh? No, you're fine. All right, that's gonna be ripping hard. Keep eyes on it, but we got a lot of moisture, so we can kind of not focus on it 100%. I'm gonna go. We're gonna do some shallots. I'm just debating. I think I want to keep the shallots separate from the lemongrass and the chili. So I'm gonna mince this first. Mince this up together first. And I want to get this as fine as possible. You know, that lemongrass texture is not amazing when it's big. So we want to take a little bit of time and really go for this. Oh, that's a cool one too. What about a poke bowl with Viet snails? That's cool. And I would like to be, I'd like to work more with snails. It'd be good if I get forced to do it, so I have to figure it out.
Is Pokeball that need to be raw? Like.
No, poke bowl doesn't need to be raw. It just needs to be a bowl of rice, sushi rice. You want, because we're definitely not eating raw snails. I don't care what you vote or not. I'm not eating raw snails, dude.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna protect my brain. I don't need no brain worm in there. Brain parasites. Oh, okay. Cindy was saying, yeah, Gumchai Sushi Bake is a great great way to describe that. So that's one option for tonight. Whoa, bun me lasagna. I like that. It's a cool idea. Bun me lasagna is one. Are you still living in Futuan Ward? Yeah, D7. D7's where it's at. Oh, Tang kicked me off here. Boom, there we go. Yeah, I love D7. District 7 is, I was gonna say it's my favorite. Yeah, it's my favorite district in Ho Chi Minh City. It's great. It has everything. It has super local Viet, it has great street food, it has upscale food. I guess the only thing we're really missing in D7 is like cocktail bars and like good date night spots. There's a couple, but it's lacking. It's nowhere near D1 or D2 in that way. So that would be really great to have.
Ingredients with only the letter S.
That's fine, yeah, we can do that one. We can do that one. That's what Tree wanted. Ingredients only with the letter S. That one's fine. That almost won last week. And you would kind of think, like, if that thing almost won last week, eventually it will win. If you keep putting it in, eventually it's going to get it.
Who came up with only letter S?
On yesterday, we had nem nung for dinner. We got nem nung for delivery. And I'm eating it, and I'm just like, dude, a nem nung corn dog would be a cool idea. And that was suggested on last week's poll, and that was, I really like that one. I like that. All right, continuing to mince. I just changed my mind. I'm gonna put the shallots. Actually, no, let's keep them separate. I'll cook the chili and lemongrass first for a little bit, then throw the shallots in. And right now, that meat is boiling super hard. I'm keeping eyes on it. All right, this is almost chopped up completely.
The hot dog bun is really hard to find.
Hot dog buns? We can get a hot dog bun.
Really?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. What about every single movie theater you go to, you get a hot dog bun? Okay. Hiya! Okay, I'm gonna move the meat mixture to the back. I'm gonna keep it burning, or boiling rather, not burning. And now I'm gonna bring a small pot in the front, and we're gonna make like a satay. So, I have some pork fat, and we're gonna get this in the pot. I'm gonna use a good amount of it because this is like, as I'm saying, it's a satay. I'm kind of thinking this as a pesto, so this is going to be a fatty kind of thing. So I'm not afraid of oil right now. All right, so I got pork fat in the pan. While we're doing all these processes, I'm gonna start frying this lemongrass and chili, and this is gonna go straight into the pork fat. I'm gonna wait for Tang. I see him moving around very fast. Here we go. Okay. This is going in. I'm gonna cook this on low heat. I wanna get some toastingness. I wanna see the lemongrass get aromatic and brown. So I'm doing it on a low, and I'm taking my time with it. Instead of doing 6 to 8 options for the poll, it might be more efficient to do maybe 3 options, condensed list. Heard that. I think the problem is narrowing it down. So we start with 8, and then we got to narrow it down to 3, and then we got to do the poll. It's just like if there's a lot of good ideas, it makes it hard, but we'll try. We got somebody else agreeing. Keep it under 4 options.
How about 2 rounds?
2 rounds? What about, so we got to do 8 and then vote to get it down to 4 and then vote again?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I don't know if it's going to work out super well.
No, you're gonna use this to make the meat.
Yes. Ganchua gumbo or jambalaya. We made Bun Rio gumbo last week, which was good, but I could totally do it again. Now I'm becoming like a gumbo guy. Have you registered your residency, bro? Just want to remind you to register if you haven't. Register my residency? You mean for like the VIEN card, that new thing they're doing? Just 2 rounds of polls. All right, shallots I'm going to mince up. The same thing, just going real small, and then I'll go through and roughly Brunoise. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Do 2 rounds of polls so we can get it down to 8, get it down to 4, and then revote. That's an option. So maybe we'll do it short. Maybe do like the first one is a 2-minute to bring it down to 4, and then do another 3-minute one. Sanctuary. That cutting board must be so aromatic and fragrant by now. Yeah. And spicy. Be careful. Don't touch this board without washing your hands.
Someone said I would love to see Jack do a VR cooking game.
VR cook. I'm down with that. Maybe the gaming streaming is gonna be the real success.
You're gonna buy a VR set now, Jeff.
It's pretty crazy to get paid to play video games. That's a pretty outrageous job. Okay, looking at this meat mixture, boiling hard, still got some moisture. I don't need to worry about burning. I have some thoughts about putting some breadcrumb or even an egg yolk into the meat filling. We'll see when I get there. Maybe even both. Maybe an egg yolk and some breadcrumbs just to tighten the mixture up when it's in there. I think I probably will do that actually, now that I say it. But we got a couple minutes before we get to that point. Okay, shallots are cut. I like that. Let's look at this. Is my pho dish gonna make it on the list? Sammy, what's your pho dish? The pho risotto?
Yeah, it's on.
Pho risotto's on, okay. Yeah. How about looking at, I'll show you this is my banh mi crumbs. So I started making the crumbs already, which I'll show you. I made 2 big containers of banh mi crumbs already. But my freaking blender broke. So I had to stop in the middle of it. So I still have all this bread I gotta blend and make crumbs with. I do have a crap ton already, but I gotta finish this job. I didn't finish it yet. It's just been hanging out in my oven for 3 days. But it is very dry now. Okay. Whoa! Fragrant and spicy. This pork fat is now hot. And this stuff is getting fragrant. And it is, you might want to be careful. There's a lot of moisture right over that camera. I just put my face in front of here and man, I got a whiff. And it's the aroma of the pork fat's really nice in there as well. The pork fat really feels nice. Local mushroom-based lasagna. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. I'd be super into it. Oh, this was Sammy's thing. Sweet potato pork belly Thai curry pho. Not the pho risotto. This one's cool. You see it, Tang, or not?
It's on.
Oh, that's on. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that idea. Did I end up tracking down the bigger hand blender you were looking for? No, I didn't. Not yet. Not yet. It's not at the top of my list at the moment because we're still looking for the location for the banh mi shop. And I think we may just end up getting this. It's kind of like a food processor with like a bowl. Something I never saw in the States, but I see it here. And we may get that. It's just a much cheaper option. We'll probably get one for $2,080, where the stick blender is at least $400. And we'll see. We'll see what we find. I mean, I saw the stick blender. It was just the cheapest was $400. I didn't want to spend $400 yet. All right, so I'm gonna continue to fry this until I get toastiness in the lemongrass. Okay. KT somewhere. Oh, you're cooking now. I am cooking now. I am. That's a true statement.
Imagine if you don't cook.
Imagine I don't cook?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my day off on Sunday. Actually, Sunday I do cook. I cook every freaking day, even on my day off. On my day off yesterday, I made gravlax, Rice Krispie treats, something else. Bagels. I made bagel dough. I'm making bagels when we're done the stream. I'm gonna finish my bagels out. Every day I'm cooking. Look at this, the clickbait of clickbait, the titles of titles. How about making a banh mi with a pho twist to it? Yes, I could do that. And it's just, I think if you were like a content creator for Vietnamese food or in this niche or whatever, everything is banh mi pho, banh mi pho, banh mi pho. So to combine them would be the perfect combination of click.
The triple clickbait.
Oh, it's double clickbait for sure. Gonna keep going. One toasty. I don't have toasty lemongrass yet. Chad, what is a piece of a kitchen equipment you wished you had currently that you use at Alenia? Honestly, the simplest thing is a freaking food processor. I want a nice food processor, like a Roku. That would be sick. I would love a mixer of some kind, whether that's a KitchenAid or a Waring, but some sort of bread mixer with a meat grinder attachment. Both of those would be incredible, top tier. But that's kind of basic kitchen stuff. I assume you're talking about like fancy Alenia stuff. I just would like a better vacuum sealer and circulator. That would be cool. Yeah, that would probably be it. And a chinois. I want a chinois. I don't have a nice chinois. No, I don't have a nice chinois. Again, that's just classical equipment. I always enjoy the energy and vitality of your music. How do you select your background music? Well, it's whatever is on Epidemic Sound, a playlist that Michael Crossrosa made a while ago. And we were just looking for rockin' music that would fit with 90s, and I dig it. I like the vibe. Okay. Just checking the meat mixture, still letting it boil as hard as possible, get it to dry as fast as possible. And I can see that the water is getting cooked out of this chili and lemongrass. The bubbles are starting to change in here, so I know it's getting close. And I might add a little bit of, I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar when I add the shallots. So I'm gonna wait to add the shallots until I get toasty on the lemongrass, because once I add the shallots, it's gonna add a lot of moisture, and then it's gonna stop that cooking process, or at least cool it down dramatically. So I wanna wait until I get my full toastiness on the lemongrass. Sous vide chicken wings, fried, tossed in some sort of Viet sauce. I dig it. Although that's another Sammy. For Sammy, I think I prefer the other one, the pho curry sweet potato. That's a cool one. All right, almost. All right, I'm gonna add. Oh, I'm gonna wait too on that too. I'm gonna add fish sauce to this, but again, I don't want to add the fish sauce until. Oh, I have the mamdom. I forgot. Or the mamruk. I forgot. Oh, good thing I didn't add the fish sauce yet. Well, I'll wait. I'll wait on that. Actually, I'll add a little bit. I'll change my mind. Add a little bit. Oh, I forgot about the pineapple. I'm so distracted. I'm making something I've never made before. I forgot about all these ideas I had in the components. So while we're waiting for the satay to toast, I'm gonna cut a little bit more pineapple. How am I gonna cut it? Maybe I'm just gonna chop it. I was gonna like small dice it, but that's gonna be really hard to small dice this. Very weird shape. So again, I said I wanted to reinforce these flavors multiple times in this dish. So we're gonna use the pineapple again in here, but we're gonna keep it with the fiber, with all the pulp, with all the meat itself of the pineapple in there. So I just want to roughly chop this. And I know it's going to break down, so I'm not too concerned about perfect cuts. Chad, when are you going back to the countryside? Well, we're going to go back for Tet. But we're also talking about going this Friday, taking the kids to the Mekong. So we'll go to the countryside down there, take them on the floating markets. That's the current plan. If we don't do it this week, we're going to do it next. But I think this Friday sounds good. So this Friday, we'll do a family stream so I can have Tree and my wife here and me all cleaning up as fast as possible. And then we'll leave right away and go down to the Mekong. Okay. Very close. The lemongrass is getting toasty. I can smell it. I can see the color changing on it. So we are very close to adding all of our new stuff. Oh, and that was good too. See, I was going to add sugar, but now I'm adding pineapple, so maybe I won't add the sugar. Okay. I'm going to put in a tiny bit of sugar because I want it to caramelize. So I'm going to put in like a teaspoon now, right in the oil, so this sugar will start to caramelize. Okay. Now I'm going to add the shallot. Shallots are going to go in. We're going to see that sizzle going on. And at this moment, I'm going to add a little bit of fish sauce as well. So we're adding all this new layer of moisture with the shallots going in, with the fish sauce going in. And we're going to cook all this moisture out again. So, all this moisture that's coming in, the shallot moisture is going to get released. The fish sauce is going to cook out. And we're going to keep it going until this gets dry again. And then we're going to add our pineapple and the mamrouk inside and cook it down again. So multiple times we're cooking this out. In the meantime, whoa, this is hard to breathe. In the meantime, this meat is super dry at the moment. Very dry pan over here. Okay. Let's look at this. Let's taste this. I like the color. I like that it's getting a darker tone to it. This looks good to me for a filling. Let's get a final taste on this bad boy.
Or said bánh mì brisket.
Who said?
Doctor's brandy.
Dr. Brandy. Bun mi brisket with pho dip. Tried one in Honolulu. Hi, that is delicious. Love to see your rendition. Yeah, I can do that. It's cool. That kind of thing is just hard where, like, the brisket's going to take hours to cook, so I have to do that before the stream. That'll be the only, not that that's a challenge, that would be the only thing I don't like, is that I can't do all of it in front of you. Or maybe, hard to breathe. Or maybe we do that as a 2-day thing, where Wednesday we have another dish that we're doing, but we're also preparing the brisket, and we'll cook it, and then Friday we'll finish it. That would be one option for that sort of dish, which requires multiple days. Okay. Mixture, lemongrass mixture. Fragrant, so fragrant. Toasty. Moisture is looking gone. It's shiny. It's thick. I bet you it's spicy as can be. And I am going to... Why is all that black in there? What is that? I don't know. I'm going to add the pineapple now. So, pineapple is going to go in now. Again, more moisture going into the pot. I'm going to add a little bit of annatto seed powder, which would be very common for satay. That's what gives it that red color. This is what gives bun bo that red fatty oil on the top. And literally, I'm probably a quarter of a teaspoon in here. You dying? Tank's coughing.
Strong.
He's in the background dying. I'm going to turn this heat down now. I want to have a little bit of breathing room. I don't want anything to burn while I'm not looking at it. Oh, we got Big Boy over here. Oh my goodness, Cyber Daddy himself. You didn't miss anything.
What do you mean you were stabbed in the back?
Your father made promises last week. I was like, you like super chatted. I was like, Bun Bo Ravioli, wait for me for it. And you're like, yeah, of course, Brett, I'm gonna wait for you.
Of course, I'm always going to wait for you.
Yeah, well, you waited for me today.
All right.
Oh, I'll move this.
Well, you're just in time.
It's supposed to be a prison.
Okay.
Well, every time I come in here now, it smells like mum cum.
Mamrouk today, Mamrouk. All right, Tang's getting him mic'd up.
Oh man, it's
All right.
so crazy to go from in the chat to in the studio.
Wow, very exciting. Although now I'm nervous, I can no longer lie about how delicious something is, because he's going to tell you it's not very delicious.
Huh. Well, if it's as good as that eel sandwich, then we got no problem. And the Philly cheesesteak.
We'll see. I like this filling. I wish I had more time to braise the meat.
I definitely smell the mum root. That is kicking in hard. Woo!
I'm going to...
For those of you that are not in the studio, the smell of fermented shrimp paste is wafting through the air, very, very strong.
I think it smells very subtle to me.
It is not. It's not
Smells
in
very
any way,
subtle.
shape, or form subtle. It's as subtle as I am.
Oh.
Okay, I want to make this, I'm going to do a technique here.
Did you roll out the pasta already?
No, I'm about to.
Oh man, I want to see you use my pasta machine.
Oh, it's yours?
Yeah, that's Fred's pasta machine.
Yeah.
Oh, you saved it to him?
I want the meat to be a little bit more tender. I don't have a lot of time. We need to move forward. So what I'm going to do is throw this into the food processor and just blitz it a tiny bit, just to get the meat pieces a little bit smaller, so the texture will be a little bit more tenderized.
Have you done that before?
Kind of. Not in this exact situation, not exactly for this, but I'm not worried about it.
Oh, if you're not worried, Chef, we're not worried.
No, I'm not worried about it, but. So I have this going back in here. And we're gonna go ahead and blitz it. Just a little. I'm not trying to make a puree, I'm just trying to make a slightly smaller meat size.
You know, for the cooking,
Good.
for the cooking in the comments, we should do like where if we super chat, then our recommendation in the super chat goes to the top, and that's what gets voted on.
Tang already had a similar idea, so I think that will be a game plan, or like an automatic in the poll. Like an automatic be able to vote on it.
At some point, you'll have to. There'll
be too many.
But that'd be cool because then you could like pair them against each other to see which one makes it to the top 4.
Yeah,
like,
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm totally in. So I just chopped this up a little bit, and I like it now. The texture is better for me.
So what's in that?
Minced beef, black Angus, minced pork, and lemongrass, a little bit of mum root, onion, and I think that's it.
Okay. And you were kind of braising it for a little while?
Yeah, I braised it as fast as I could, as hard as I could. But and there's pineapple juice too, so it kind of has all the Bun Bo flavoring. And texturally, I like the look of this now. I'm going to wait for it to cool first. So I'm going to just kind of spread this out, throw it into my freezer, and then we'll add some eggs and breadcrumb to it in a second. All right, so this is going in the freezer.
And that is the filling.
That's the filling. That's the filling. Yeah. And I just need I need it cold to fill. All right, let's. This is a good one because we got 2 avid readers. Quick question: what is everyone's favorite book in the studio? Fred is a heavy reader. My son is a heavy look-through booker.
The favorite book in the studio?
No, I mean like what's in your what is your favorite book?
I was like, I don't think Chad reads. I don't know if there's any books in the studio, guys. My favorite
Tree,
book.
do you have a favorite book?
Oh, what do you mean?
Just a favorite book.
Like favorite book?
Yeah, like a favorite book.
Any book.
Any book. Tree, right now Tree's reading Goosebumps.
Yeah, Goosebumps.
He's reading Captain Underpants,
No,
right?
Goosebumps, that's
Goosebumps is your favorite right now?
Yep.
Fred, you got a favorite book?
Yeah, I love the King Killer Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss. Name of the Wind and, what was the second one called? Name of the Wind and something else. I can't remember the second one. It's on the top of my head on the fly here. But I've read those series like 6 times through. It's supposed to be a trilogy, and the author is holding back putting out the 3rd book. I don't know if he's waiting for like a HBO series before he finishes it, like the Game of Thrones guy. But I don't know. People are upset, but it's great. How about you? What is your favorite book?
Me no read good. Me cook good. So, or me make content okay. I'm not a reader. I'm not into it. I haven't read a book in a long ass time, and I got nothing. Zero.
You know, I thought about getting Tree a book if I could find it, and I don't know if he would like it or not, but I wanted to get him The Hobbit because I think The Hobbit is a nice way to get into kind of fantasy.
Yeah.
And it's not as dense as the actual Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah.
The Hobbit's a little bit more lighter and fun. But I don't know if we'd be able to find that here or not.
Yeah, I tried to get him on Harry Potter first.
Harry Potter is a great book series.
Tree, someone's asking about CKSK's bathroom review. Do you want to give a bathroom review for the CKSK studio? But you got to have your mic on.
It's right here.
You want to come back here and do it?
No.
No? Okay.
8.5.
The only thing Chad reads are comments. That's funny.
That's a top-notch comment.
That's
right
a good
there.
one right there, yes.
Same guy who said Tree really wants his iPad back?
No, that's Nana Oyukaji. That's so funny.
It's the only comment. The only thing Chad reads is comments.
Oh, here. Oh, miso, coconut milk, tonka, bread pudding with a cold element. I like that. I like bread pudding. That one gets me excited. Would try nem dog and banh mi barbecue. Oh, I like the bread pudding concept. I think that's a cool one.
8.5.
Yeah, I haven't had bread pudding in so long.
Sanctuary play, favorite book. Whatever book Chad makes, like 2 years from now, of course. I like that one too. That's cool. I'll go one more. This is somebody's, maybe it's relating to you, Fred. Maybe you want to know this one. I keep coming back to Leigh Gwyn's works. Wizard of Earth C might be good. Have you heard
Wizard
of that?
of Earth? No.
Okay.
Leigh Gwyn?
Leguin.
Okay.
I switched out the satay in a different pan. That other pot I was using was so small, the burners was coming around the outside and burning the edges. So I just used a wider bottom pot to prevent any further burning. Let's try this. This is probably going to be quite powerful.
Huh. Apparently the book's only like 130 pages. I'll have to check that out.
I'm tasting it with so much caution. Okay. So far, it's not outrageous. There's heat for sure. It's gonna need more salt and everything, but I don't want to add that yet because now I want to add the mamroop water. And again, this would be the kind of thing that you would want to wait further. We can see, it's gonna be hard for you. With the lighting, it's hard to see, but there is a thicker bottom, like right up to there. It's kind of a darker color. Yeah, you can see on the top. See on the top, it's a little bit lighter. If I waited another hour, it would separate even further. I just don't have the time, so we're gonna strain it. But I'm only gonna pour in up to where it, like the thinnest of the water is.
Leigh Gwyn's Earthsea novels are some of the most acclaimed and awarded works in literature. No? All right.
All right, Fred just got a new book he wants to read now.
I just bought it on Kindle.
Oh, now you can see the difference in the water? See how on the bottom corner there's a thicker part? You just had a good angle, but that's okay. So I'm just pouring off the top. Okay, and I'm gonna let that rip. So now we got a lot of water in here, and we want to cook this until it reduces down.
What's that? Yeah, just bought it. You should ask your daddy for a Kindle. You'll get access to a lot of
I
books.
already have one.
You have a
It's
Kindle?
It's my grandpa's, but it's not charged and I forgot where it is.
It's cracking up there.
Yeah,
He's a funny boy.
Kindle, it's not charged, and I forgot where it is.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna start rolling pasta.
Ooh.
Somebody asked what's my favorite book.
Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry, Tang. I didn't ask you, buddy. I'm sorry.
I'm not a reader. I'll just ask.
Oh yeah, Tang's a shooter. We're video people. We don't do these words on pages stuff. That's not for us.
I watch movies.
We need things that move around.
Pop-up books.
Yeah. Here we got a Cyber Daddy for you. If Cyber Daddy loves Name of the Wind, he needs to read Sun Eater. First book is Name of the Wind meets Dune.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Chad, do you have the flavor Bible? I think I do, but it's in America. Chad, do you hate the oily smell in the room when deep frying? It's not ideal. I mean, you deep fry in your house, it's not awesome.
My mom has banned me from deep frying anything in her home again.
Your mom was in the chat.
Yeah,
So
she wasn't here earlier. Yeah,
Oh, so you're not allowed to deep fry in your house?
But they say put a cup of vinegar on the stove after you've deep fried, and the cup of vinegar helps get rid of that deep fry smell.
Yeah, and then your house just smells like vinegar.
Like vinegar, but maybe, I don't know, we did it. I think it helped maybe a little bit. Not to my mom, though.
All right, I'm gonna crack I'm gonna crack an egg, and we're gonna get ready to make our egg wash for the pasta.
Okay, I bookmarked that Empire of Silence recommendation, the Sun Eater book one.
Cool.
Thank you, chat.
Yeah, Fred is a major reader, so he's always.
Not so much these days, but it's been a while since I've gotten into a series. But
if you've read a book in the last year, I consider you a major reader.
I did. My buddy got me on like a series I'd already read before called The Demon Cycle, really dark, and he talked about it, and then I ended up reading the whole thing on the trip to the U.S., like on the planes and stuff. Like through 6 books. So pastas. Oh, I wanted to ask. So, man, at Scylla, I had to make pasta every day.
Yeah.
I was in the back, in that back room. I don't know if you saw the back of Scylla, but it was like an addition onto the restaurant, like a porch addition.
Oh, okay.
Was where the prep was. So there was a beam in the middle of my prep table.
Yeah.
So here's my pasta roller.
Yeah.
And here's the beam.
Yeah.
And here's like the
table.
Well, the table's here, but here's the pasta actually on my hand connected to the roller, right? I'm rolling it all out. So I have this beam in between me and the pasta.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it had a motor. So once you get it on there, then but it's still painful, pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But so, man, making pasta every day, but I went to remake it, and I just couldn't remember the rest. So I was throwing flour, eggs, oil, and then whatever it was that might have been like spinach or something, right?
In the dough?
In the dough.
Are you making a green dough?
We did. Well, some of them was a green dough, some of them were not.
How about a black sesame pasta, by the way? I like this idea of different colored doughs using local Vietnamese ingredients. Go ahead, I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah, but so what did you put in your pasta today?
Just a flour and egg, that's it.
Just flour and egg.
Flour and
So
egg,
I don't know how to make that one. And when I tried to do it before, it was just so sticky. I really could not work with it.
This is a softer dough. Usually, every time at Alinea, it was always egg yolk only. It was like a kilo of flour, 32 egg yolks, 2 whole eggs, 16 grams of olive oil, and I think like 60 grams of milk or something like that. But this dough, the standard for this kind is they say 1 egg to 100 grams of flour, which is inconsistent because eggs are different sizes. So the other ratio that I'm seeing is 100 grams of egg to 164 grams of flour. That's what I did. Whole eggs.
100 gram of egg to 164 grams of flour. Wow.
Yeah. Which feels like a soft dough. This feels very soft to me.
I'm going to be curious to see how this goes to the machine.
I used half semolina and half bread flour. So I can feel this right now. I'm going to be using a decent amount of bread flour on my board. And as this satay is cooking down, we're going to roll out the flour now. So I have a special pasta roller brought to you by a special fan, a special VIP guest. This is Frederick's pasta roller, which he's dropped off here. Been so kind to let me use it. And we're going to clasp this thing up onto my table. In a similar situation to what Fred was saying, where he was making this before when he was a younger guy in a kitchen, and he just had very little space to roll. I have very little space to roll. It sucks.
But because you can't clip it down here, huh?
No, because it's this thing is clamped onto the table now, and this is the farthest I can move it to the right side. I have to roll with my right hand. I can't roll. I could, but it'd be really hard to roll with my left. I'm not used to it. So in terms of my working space, I only have like this little tiny section, then it's hot.
Yeah.
So it's a little difficult.
You can move your pot to a different burner.
I could use a different. Yeah, let me do that. That's a good idea.
I could roll it.
No, I don't need your help. Okay.
I could roll it. No. I think not.
Not for this part. All right, so Fred's right. I am going to I move my pot to the back because it's annoying to have that freaking fire blaring at me. Where do I want?
Did I give you a pasta rack? Oh, I guess you don't need
I don't need a rack. I just want to cover up this hot area. And then okay. And then we're going to need a couple. Oh, I can do a tray over here. Okay, stop. Okay. All right, we need the roller.
Chef, we have an Eastern Coast accent.
Doesn't
East Coast accent.
hasn't lost. No, I still got my East Coast accent. Maybe my accent's my accent. Sometimes
I don't think.
sometimes my vocabulary is a little bit Viet, but my tone is always East Coast, Philly boy. All right, so I got a lot of bread flour here. I'm gonna work with half the dough at a time. Let me get my pasta cutter. I should probably get my filling ready. Let's go see if that filling is cold enough to work with yet. So if I'm working with half the pasta, I just want to make sure the other half is covered so it doesn't dry out. I'll throw some flour down. Oh, did the music go away so Chad can concentrate? No, it went away because we weren't paying attention. But thank you. Here, this one. Okay. He takes this filling, see if this filling is cold yet.
I don't know, my mom's still watching, but hi, Mom. If you're watching, love you.
Okay, I'm tasting this filling. It's flavorful. Is it full bun bo? No, not yet, but that's okay. And I'm going to, I'll just put the rest of the egg white into I'm going to use the egg yolk for the mixture. I'll put the rest of the egg white into my my glue just so I don't waste it. And we'll go egg yolk in here. And then I'm going to mix this meat mixture up with this egg yolk. And we're going to add a little bit of breadcrumb as well, just to tighten up all the liquid that's going to be in here. Okay. So this is some of use some of those banh mi crumbs I made the other week. Are we going to garnish with some Parmesan? No, I'm not going to garnish with Parmesan. Although now that I'm thinking of it, it would be really cool to make some sort of Mamruk block that I could grate on at the end. That would be cool. So it's like the Parmesan, because I mean there's some similarities between an aged cheese and shrimp paste to me. So it'd be cool to make shrimp paste in a cheese sort of look or texture and then being able to treat it like cheese and grate it. That would be pretty exciting, I think. I know in Malaysia and Indonesia they have like a dried shrimp paste that comes in a cube. Maybe that would have been cool. Okay, meat mixture seems good to me right now. We'll start rolling this dough out. So I'm going to be really aggressive with flour today because this dough is quite soft. I'm going to make sure I'm heavily floured. I got my pasta rolling kind of like with Target, exactly. I got my pasta machine at the largest opening, and we're going to start running it through. And you kind of, once you get it through, you kind of fold it upon itself, and you're trying to make, it's easier, I should say. It's easier if you can make yourself a nice squared edge sort of roll. I definitely prefer it to be nice rectangle.
And then you put the open end back.
I put in the open end, yes. The folded edge in. Just folding it again. I'm going to do it a couple times at this lowest setting.
Have you ever made like a your own like mee noodle?
No. Just, I mean, this is kind of a mee. It's an egg noodle, but
Yeah.
not in the way that you're thinking of it now. And this is kind of kneading the dough further, developing the gluten even further doing this. Pidge, your production has gotten insane. Excited for your future. Dude, you just keep getting better. Thank you. I appreciate that. We are working hard to try to make this as good as possible, the best we can do, and always trying to make it better. So I super appreciate that. Do people use non-chicken eggs to make pasta? If so, does it taste differently? Yeah, for sure. You can make duck egg pasta, no problem. You make goose egg. Any kind of egg pasta works. Does it taste differently? It's quite subtle. If you're just making an egg yolk pasta, then maybe it's a little bit more noticeable, but it's still very, very subtle. If I just used chicken eggs and told you it was duck eggs, you would just be like, oh, okay. It's not like you'd be able to pick it out. Okay, so I feel like I like my shape. I got straight edges. The dough feels a little bit tighter. I'm gonna keep moving forward.
So this first pass through was to achieve what?
To achieve a shape I like, and I was also trying to incorporate some flour into the dough itself because it's such a soft dough.
Okay.
If this was a firmer dough, I'd be more cautious about producing more flour in there. But at this point, it's very soft. It's like I might struggle as this really gets thin.
And that's normal for this type of dough.
This is the first time I've used half semolina and half bread flour.
Oh.
And typically I would use all like double O.
Yeah.
And because that would be the best. So working with the bread flour, I find makes it softer.
Why the bread flour over like an AP?
Because
Baker's
bread flour
Choice
has the
AP.
gluten. The bread flour has the gluten to make the chewiness of it.
Okay.
The AP, the pasta would be very weak in its texture and its strength. So yeah, I think the bread flour definitely produces a softer dough than the double O does. And now with the half semolina, I'm finding out right now how this is gonna roll. But now at this point, I went from the largest opening to the second largest opening, and I'm gonna run it through twice before I move on.
Are you getting any sticking on it?
No, but I can feel that this is so soft. And it's a little bit crackly, the dough itself, and I believe that is from the semolina. It's not like super, super smooth, like shiny smooth. So I just made the hole even tighter. And I'm gonna run that through, that's cornmeal, that's not the semolina.
Yeah. This is what you're going to use to...
So it doesn't stick on the bottom. Yeah. All right, and we're just repeating the same process. I'm running it through twice before I move on to the next number. So right now we're at 3. We started at 0, and we'll keep running it through until the dough gets thin enough that maybe not that I can't see through it, but thin enough where 2 layers together are not going to be like a thick-ass piece.
Where do you think that'll be, like a 6?
I think it's a 7, but we're going to find out. And
6? 7?
yeah, oh, it could be a 6, could be a 7, could be a 6-7. And just so you guys know, my sons have informed me that 6-7 is so last year, so we can be done with that now.
Oh, no, now we have it.
You know, it's the adults' turn. If you're doing this and you feel like it's just getting hard for you and struggling, just cut in half. There's no pressure. Just cut in half. This is
Are you opposed to, now what I would do is I would attach it at some point and create a big loop.
If the dough was firmer, I would. So what Fred is just talking about is having a long ass sheet of dough. Yeah, look at me. Let me talk. There we go. That's what I want to do. Fred is talking about having a long ass piece of dough where you actually bring it back over, connect it to the tail, and then you have this big circle of dough that you just keep spinning and you keep rotating. That's expert mode, badass technique, and very valuable for when you have limited space.
Okay.
So I would do that if I had a firmer dough. This dough it's stretchy. I mean, it's soft, so I'm too risky. So now I'm at number 5 here, and I'm gonna roll. Oh God, I just felt this stupid thing. This machine, I don't know why, I haven't experienced it before, but sometimes has a tendency to stick on the bottom, and then it kind of wraps up onto itself.
Yes.
And it ruins it. And then you have to, right there, it just happened. Tank, come here. Let me take the shot right on top. Can you see this? Here we go. See how this side, this is my back end, and this is the top end that just got stuck and then wrapped in, and now it completely ruined this section. Stop. Completely ruined this section.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about this except get angry. So I'm just going to cut it here.
Now, I was curious if this is the machine I bought.
I don't know, dude. It's never been this much of an issue for me, and I've used this a couple times, and I was doing dinners. I got freaking 12 people I'm cooking for, and they're coming in 2 hours, and this thing starts getting tangled up, and I'm just cursing.
Right. And so this didn't happen to you with the machine that you've ever used?
I never had this problem before.
No, and this is supposed to be a good one. This is
a good one. This is better than the other, like the standard one you're gonna see here. But so now I'm just trying to manipulate this dough off of this wheel because I have to get all the dough off of here, otherwise it's gonna stick. The next piece that goes through is gonna stick. It sucks. This is a major pain in the ass.
I think take the setting back down.
That's a good idea. But the kind of thing, like with the pasta, if you are doing something and something feels wrong, just stop. Just stop, remove any crap, restart, and get yourself set up, because it's not going to help you by just trying to push forward. It's only going to make you pissed off.
So for me, when I had this happen, I was making tortellini on Father's Day.
Great.
I was using a dough that it was a Marsala Hazan recipe.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go with just like what I remembered from working at Scylla. I was like, let me try whatever Marcella Hazan says is a good dough.
Yeah.
And I was having these problems.
Yeah.
And I believe her dough is just egg and flour. And I even had, I believe I had 00.
Yeah.
And I was having these issues. And so I was unsure if it was the machine, it's the dough, or it's me.
I've done this, like this is the softest dough I tried to roll in here, but I've done this with a really firm dough, and it was the same. I still had this issue every once in a while.
I wonder what that is.
And I just have to stop. And luckily I'm getting better where I'm catching it, so I can almost save it. I saved it in the beginning of this row, but the rest of it's
Is
caught.
there any advantage to putting oil on the wheels?
I don't think so. I don't think anyone's going to advise that. You just need to make sure you have enough flour that it doesn't stick. Okay, I'm almost out. There we go. All right. So even though that looks cleared up now, I still want to make sure that there's no
Traces of...
yeah, no traces of stickiness on here that's going to catch the next round. All right, let's try again. I'm back at 6. I'm going to make sure I have a lot of flour on the top and the bottom. So hopefully we don't get this going on again, because it ruins it. And basically, like, sometimes you'll be doing this and it'll get rolled in on itself in some way, or the shape changes, and there's no way to fix it except just starting over, which kind of sucks. All right, so we're at 6. Look, it just freaking did it. It just caught. I got it. Ooh. I almost had my big first F-bomb on stream. Oh, it was almost there. It was really close.
I would have been happy to be here for it.
It's coming. It'll be, what?
Why do you keep putting it on to the side?
Because I'm going to use it, okay? All right, listen, I almost just dropped my F-bomb. Just leave me alone right now.
I'm getting, like, with Tree staying so close to you, I'm getting, like, images of me holding the flashlight for my dad while he's doing something.
Get me the wrench!
We're going to ChatGPT. Why is my Atlas pasta maker sticking when I'm rolling dough? Number 1, dough is too wet. This is the primary cause. Insufficient bench flour during rolling. Wrong flour for rolling. Protein and grind matter.
All right, trying again.
Cindy said even I'm getting frustrated.
Oh,
when you're watching this.
it sucks. Here we go. Okay, I got it. And it's usually weird. Most of the time with this kind of stuff, as long as that initial first thing that comes down when you grab it and just move it out of the way, everything's fine. But this is the only time where I've ever had issues where it's like, I got the bottom down through, but it just gets caught up in the middle somehow. I'll make sure the bottom I got, okay. Okay, I got it. And you can see I'm being really aggressive with the flour. Okay, cool. All right, now I'm gonna go down. Now I'm at 7. I think 7 is gonna be my final number. Even 6 might be a good number, but I'm gonna go for it and we're gonna try. Make sure I got my bottom. Okay, I got the bottom. Okay. And if you can see, Tang, come here 1 second. Get the camera. Can you grab it and go over top for me, or you can use that one up there. You can see how the dough is kind of, I put it in the center, but it's moved all the way to this edge. And if I keep rolling, this edge is going to fold over on itself. So I'm going to grab the dough and try to push it the other way to realign it, which is hard to do, but you need to be like kind of paying attention when you're doing it, because you don't want this out. You don't want that edge to roll onto itself. because it'll double the thickness. So I'm kind of pulling the dough the other direction to try to get it to line up well, which is working.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
We got out of that. Woo!
Okay. So I think we're going to be okay here. Oh, this is the hard part. All right, I'm going to have to do it over here. Tank, can I work on this side?
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to leave my thing screwed in. Now we got this. And I'm going to brush off as much excess flour as I can. Okay.
Chef's doing a 10.
Doing a 10.
Chef is a 10.
Yeah. And now, from this point, we have a sheet of pasta. We have a filling, and we can do so many different things with it in terms of shapes, in terms of style, in terms of look. Is there a shape you want in tree? I mean, any thoughts? You want a circle, a half circle, a square? Is there anything in particular?
I don't know. Square is good.
Square's good?
Wait, can we use like the hexagon molds?
Oh yeah, we could do that. You want to try to do that?
Yeah, can we do like everything?
Like a Chef Boyardee.
Like
Oh,
one of
the
these guys?
hexagon.
Yeah, like.
Is that big enough? That's a small one. Let's use the big one. All right, Tree wants a hexagon. Which camera? This one? Yeah. We'll use a hexagon here. So I'm going to take, if we're just going to do it straight up. Okay, so let's do it like this. We'll cut it in half. We'll start filling it with the beef mixture, the beef and pork mixture. And if we're looking at this is our size, we can kind of use that as a little bit of a leg. Let's try to get a better placement. That'll be one. That seems like a good size. This will be a pretty stuffed ravioli. That might be a little too much. It's definitely easier to work with less filling. The more filling you put in, the harder it is. So if you're not super comfortable at the beginning, use less. And you see like traditional tortellini, there's like barely anything in it. It's like nothing.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, yeah.
It's all dough and work.
Yeah, right. You're just pinching air. You do all this shaping. And I'm just staggering the filling to try to use up the pasta in the most efficient way. Hopefully we should be able to get
Looks cool.
good molds out of it. Yeah, the texture of the filling I'm happy with. I think it's going to work out for us. Now we got this egg wash. Well, egg wash. Oh my god, I dropped my egg. Trey, can you get a paper towels and wipe that up for me?
Where are the paper towels?
Right behind you, buddy.
Hi, Freddy from Freddy Mom.
Hi, Mama.
I'm very, very happy I didn't drop this whole container egg because that's my last egg. I needed it. Go ahead, Chief. All right, I need a brush. I got one.
The whole studio is stretching right now.
The studio is stretching,
Yeah.
and we're gonna brush this egg just around the meat mixture. This is gonna be our glue to glue the two sheets of pasta together. Thank you, young man. I've never made a hexagonal ravioli, so that's kind of cool. I'm glad Tree was here. I never would have picked it.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right, so now we're going to lay this next sheet right on top. Kind of try to stretch it evenly, try to stretch it so there's no...
Yeah, what's the secret to making sure that filling doesn't really pop
Well,
out
you
when
want to
it's
try to get
cooking?
all the air bubbles out. So at first it's kind of like press right next to the filling itself, and then from there press outwards so you can keep the air bubbles out.
And as long as your dough is not overstretched, it shouldn't break here.
No, it shouldn't break. But if I was using all-purpose flour, it would break.
Oh.
So the bread flour or the double O or something high gluten will definitely... It's not even close to done, dude. That's terrible. Can you get the more paper towels and clean it well?
Oh,
You can get the mop too if you need to.
yeah, well, better.
That's all right, Fred. Let him do it.
Okay, okay.
Let him do it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so I pressed all around, trying to remove as much air as possible. The air is what's going to potentially make these break during the boiling process. So you want to try to get that out if you can. And then we'll go through and cut them. Definitely good to, there we go, good. I'm glad I had the bigger one. Definitely good to really press down and try to get the egg to glue the stuff together. I think this feels like, remember, Tree was scraping these things along the table yesterday. So,
I think I've seen videos where they fold they'll fold the sheet back over and then they cut it and then they do like the removing of the air through the air pocket, or am I not remember that
I think
correctly?
you might be talking about agnolotti, where you fold it over on itself. Because I'll do a different shape on the next roll. I'll finish the stuff that's already rolled and do another shape for it. I'll show you a different way.
Dark Knight said the hexagon is the most efficient shape.
Most efficient?
Yeah.
That is true. Why do you think bees use it?
Well, I think bees use it.
Oh, look at that. Getting schooled.
What do you think? Bees are dumb?
They're smart.
This one's bad. This one's got a big pocket of air. So we could see that this one will have a higher risk of breaking. Anytime you're doing this, definitely make more than you need. Yeah, this one's an ugly one.
There's no ugly ravioli. They're all God's ravioli.
Okay. Typically, this you would probably just eat this for trim. If it doesn't have egg in it, you could totally just reuse it and re-roll it, especially when it's such a soft dough. This, I'm gonna cut these just in thin strips and use this as like just pasta for my kids. They'll be happy about it. All right, let's do this other roll. I'll show you a different technique for it, but I'm gonna kind of do this quick. Have you ever been to Italy? If so, where? No, I've never been to Italy.
Your brother lived in Italy for a
My
long
brother
time.
did live in Italy for a long time. He lived in Spain and Italy for, God, 3 years or something. He lived mostly in Spain, but he taught English in Italy for the summer, for 2 or 3 summers. And he has an Italian family. He lived with an Italian family, and they come and visit him in America, and he's visited them again. So that's cool. He definitely has built some roots there.
I remember when he brought that like goodie bag back from, like he came from Italy straight to Ho Chi Minh.
Yeah.
And he brought that goodie bag full
Yeah.
of sausages and cheeses. That was awesome.
Yeah, he did. When we were young, one time he was visiting me, and he stopped in Italy first, saw his family, and then came over here. What's up, Tree?
Uncle Jennifer's been to Italy.
Yeah. Yeah, the mountains of Italy.
Let me rinse this off.
Tree, flour on it would be okay.
Oh!
I don't want it wet. If it's wet, it's sticky, and then the flour sticks to it like a gummy thing.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Put on their napkins.
Okay, so we'll roll this last batch out, and then we'll be good to go. We'll start boiling it. We'll finish our sauce, get our garnishes, and we're good. Again, so I'm doing the same process, just running it through twice on every level, trying to make sure it doesn't stick, trying to make sure it doesn't double up on itself, and keeping it moving. And I'm already at 6. We'll do one more 6 round, then we'll go to 7, and we'll be good to go. A lot of times, I don't have it, but the other thing, there is kind of like a ravioli mold that will come with most pasta machines. It's sort of a square shape that makes it easy to punch them out. That gives you that sort of square ravioli, frozen ravioli look, a traditional style.
Can I make this?
No, not yet.
Did you even ask what camera do we use?
What camera we're using? We're using multiple cameras. Actually, I just posted this morning, so you can check my most recent post on any of the Shorts platforms about the cameras. Right now we have 6 cameras in studio, and we're using a mixture of DJI, Sony, OBSBot, and Avcans for a PTZ. So it's a mixed bag. So we are rolling on 7. You can see when I'm not when I can just keep my head down and focus, I can get it done fairly quickly. And especially if we had a big work table, that if my left side was totally cleared out, I could roll a crap ton of pasta really quickly. But it's the small, when you have a small space, it's definitely a little bit more annoying. So you could see method number 1 where I kind of made a pasta sandwich. Basically, I took a piece on the bottom, put the filling, put the piece on the top. This way, we'll do a little fold over. So in this way, I'm gonna put all my meat in the center, down the line. I just wanna make sure I give myself enough space. I'm gonna keep these raviolis a little bit smaller than the previous ones. Chicken tikka masala pho or banh mi. That's cool. Because so we're gonna get these rolled. We're gonna get them glued together, and then we got to taste that spicy satay pesto, and see get that flavoring on point, and we will be good to go. Get one more if we can. Okay, now we got these things laid out. Let's do it right there. And now I'm going to paint around like I did before. And this is just, again, the glue to glue these sheets of pasta together, so when it cooks, the egg will cook and kind of seal it so the pasta doesn't break apart. You could basically use anything though. Like you could use egg, you could use cream, you could use water if you push hard enough. Water and flour will work. Okay. Okay. All right, so instead of putting another layer on top, we're just going to fold this layer over. Oh, I missed a little spot over here.
Someone just tuned in on Kick.
On Kick! We love our Kick viewers. What's up, Krupp Viet? We're making Bun Bo Ravioli. So this is getting folded over now with the meat in the center on like the back end. Okay. So in the same way now, I'm pushing down on the sides first, trying to get a nice seal, trying to get all the air out, and then I'll work the top. Trying to keep the pasta flat so I don't get any crinkles. I just got a crinkle, but I can accept that. Okay, now I'll work on the top section, pushing out all the flour. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we're looking good. So now we have this pasta sealed in one long ass sheet. And from here, there's many ways to do this. We could use the hexagon like we did before and kind of do like a half hexagon shape sort of thing. I know, that's kind of cool. I like that. We could use the crimper and crimp kind of like that, which also looks cool. And crimp down like that. Give me that sort of look, which maybe looks more traditional. I kind of like this style actually.
Yeah, that's cool.
So if I know I'm going to do it all one way, then I can just run this down the whole way in one sheet.
You remember that meal at Babbo? We did the pasta course.
I went to Baba 3 times, I think.
And there was this, we went with a girl, and then they she ordered wine, and then we were gonna split, but we were like, oh, we don't want to buy the wine because we were underage.
Yeah, because we're poor and young. Okay, so if you're making a couple ravioli, because you can make this early in the day, you don't have to do this right before. I would just put a little bit of cornmeal on the bottom. I would avoid using flour because the flour will continue to absorb, and then when you boil it, it'll get really gummy. So a little bit of cornmeal on the bottom will prevent this from sticking to whatever surface you're storing these on.
How would this hold up if you froze it?
Well, no problem. You could totally freeze this. Yeah, freezing is a good idea. But again, I would put them with cornmeal on the bottom a little bit, freeze them, and then after they were frozen, then you could take them off the trays, put them in a Ziploc bag, and they won't stick together anymore.
Can we,
Ali asked cornmeal or semolina flour.
Say what?
Ali said cornmeal or semolina.
I'm
flour.
using cornmeal here. You could use semolina. You could.
I have a bag of semolina sitting in the freezer. I might bring you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
I don't know what I'm gonna use it.
Okay, so that's going to be enough for me right now. After we're done the stream, I'm going to roll out, probably not ravioli, but I'm just going to roll out all this pasta into a, just fettuccine for my daughter, or for some spaghetti. JD will be happy just with some fresh pasta with butter. She'll be freaking out.
What cutter came with the pasta maker? I don't think I ever ran it through. I don't remember what's on it.
You have like a spaghetti fettuccine cutter, but I would cut it by hand. I like the
like a
larger tagliatelle or
starts with a P.
what's it called? I said it already.
Pappardelle?
Pappardelle. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so let's remove this. Get this out of the way. I'll set it up later again. Jung is asking you, Tree, what did you get to eat at school today? Or what did you eat right before this? Anything good?
well, I had taco bee.
Tree, I don't think you have your mic on. Tree had a new vendor right down the street called Taco Bee. So street tacos are becoming a very popular thing here. In unauthentic Vietnamese style street tacos, which is kind of closer to a like a white people taco night than it is any sort of authentic taco. But it's cool. It's a fun dish. It's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, Taco Bee's pretty good. Taco Bee's pretty good. 30K. I would avoid the chua ngọt, the sweet and spicy one, because it's just so much sauce. It's just like, it's so junky, it's so trashy, but it's pretty good. I like it. Okay, clearing out. Quick wipe down. Can I keep it a little bit floury over here? Are you guys going to judge me if I don't do a deep clean during this Actually, I probably have to. We got to get our nice B-roll and our wonderful thumbnail. So, non-live viewers.
Fresh pasta will do on the old algorithm there.
Old algo. Okay, yeah, let me get a white towel and wipe down.
I think Fortnite is crossplay. I might put Fortnite on my computer and then show you guys how to win.
What?
I think Fortnite is crossplay, so I can play with you while you're on your Switch. and
Yeah,
I'm
you
on my
can, you
computer.
can.
And I'll show you guys how to win games.
I'm like really like a week away from buying a PS5 for this. I'm there. I almost did it yesterday.
Mikey's got you convinced, huh?
Yeah, I'm in.
Wasn't just the other day we were like, I'm never doing that.
That's true.
I said I would. Christmas. Or
I said I would
Thanksgiving.
never spend $500 to play a game, and but I can get a used old PS5 for $9 million, and which is around $360.
Where's that from? The Halo shop?
Not Halo. Halo didn't have the one I wanted. It's a different shop. But Tree's gonna put up $3 million. Liam's gonna put up $3 million, and JD's gonna put up $1 million, and I'm gonna put up the rest for the system and the controllers. So it's like if they're willing to put up that much, I can't say no. Like, and if they put up money, I'm happy about it. I feel like, okay, this is a good thing.
And they won't break it?
Yeah, and they're not just being gifted a $500 system. That's just insane. So I'm happy about it.
Another comment from Kick.
Hello from Bucks County, Panda Express 404.
Oh man,
Hello from Kick.
That's my future workplace, Panda Express.
Fred's mom told him a job opening at Panda Express in Louisiana. St. Louis. And he was like, all right, not bad. but he turned it down. He can't help it but educate the youth of Vietnam. It is his deepest passion in life. He loves educating all these little mini trees. 40 trees in one room is his favorite thing.
40 is a good day. It's 50 kids in a class.
Joking said, Chad's gonna let the F-bombs fly off air rolling dough. If that dough rolls up on itself, yes, they are gonna F and fly, absolutely. Whoa, that's an interesting one. Dekchi, or Dekichi. Dekichi. Can you make a tit call type of dessert? That's an interesting idea. A tit call type of dessert. Interesting. Immediate thoughts, like
Sounds
using
like
jabom in some way, because there's a pork element. We use jabom in desserts.
They do.
Interesting. Right now I'd be thinking about some sort of like cream cheese mousse, flavored with caramelized fish sauce with a lot of sugar, and then jabom in there somehow. That would be the initial instinct. That's super hard. Maybe it'd be a cheesecake. Maybe a cheesecake of some kind with jabom involved in some way. With like a fish sauce glaze, like that's possible, but that is a hard one. Hard one to make delicious.
Sounds like a pre-dessert.
What do you think about a ball called tortellini? I'm in. People are just talking trash. You're throwing the shade. I'll show you how to win. I'll tell you how to win in Fortnite.
Will they want to play us?
No, that we can't win without you is like the idea.
Oh, okay.
That you're going to show us how to win.
Yeah, it's true, guys.
Oh, is that right?
I don't. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's get this pot going. I'm just getting some pasta water right now. If we can get it. Okay. All right, so I got some water to cook the raviolis. We're gonna taste this chili satay and see where we're at with this thing. So basically this is like a lemongrass chili oil. That's the idea at this moment. Good. It has the pineapple. It has the mum rook in there a little bit. Flavor-wise, it's good. The heat is spicy. I like that. I think I'm gonna add a lot of green onion to it. That's a hot pan. Why would I grab that with my hand? That's like not smart. That's not smart. I'm like, literally, let me just grab a hot pot. That's hot. Okay. Can we have a ramen demo on the poll? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So if you would like to see Andre come in, I don't know if I think he's still here. But if you want to see Andre come in and demo ramen noodles or ramen broth, we could do that too. So I'd like to see that on the poll. That would be, if you guys totally want to see that, it makes it easier for me to commit to a day of that.
Is that the kid that was here for dinner?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
He's like super
Into it. Yeah.
Super into it, super nerdy. Like really spent time getting the details down. So
Is he in the chat right now?
I don't see him today.
Oh.
He was in there before. And he's been in here a lot. Like he's into it. All right, green onions are getting cut as fine as I can.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Here we go. Cream cheese mousse on top of a frozen grape slices and a slice of braised pork served with a wonton. Okay.
What do you got going on now, Chef?
This is green onion, so I'm kind of thinking like pesto. I had to make a Bun Bo Ravioli with a spicy sauce. That was the spicy sauce. So the spicy sauce to me was like satay.
Yeah.
And then I'm kind of like, okay, sort of like a pesto. And right now I got the green onion, so I'm kind of thinking like mahan satay, pesto, somewhere in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
I like it. I see where you're
Kind
going.
of makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do.
I love satay. I overuse it. I buy the Cholimex satay ko.
Yeah.
Or the wet one.
Yeah,
And I use it all the time for marinades, man.
it's good. And actually, this satay mixture right here is pretty darn solid. So I'm gonna put some
Is
in
that
the
homemade? You did
yeah,
that
I
yourself?
just made it. Yeah, I'm gonna put some in there. I don't want to use it all because I'm not gonna use it all. And this is good satay. I'll use it for other stuff. But I have a lot of satay in here. I'm gonna add a little bit more pork fat in here just to stretch out the oil because I want to add some oil.
I was gonna ask if there's pork fat in there.
Yeah, for sure, it's pork fat. Let me see. That's gonna be good. I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna throw the green onion into this cold pan right now, and I'm gonna heat it up later. But I'm gonna wait on that. Okay. Now, to finish out the garnishes, why doesn't TikTok chat much what they read? Is this on YouTube Live too? This is on YouTube Live, this is on Twitch, this is on Kick, this is on TikTok.
They're saying, why don't you read the comments on TikTok?
Why doesn't TikTok chat match what they read?
Oh,
You're not. Yeah. So the chat you're seeing is from every platform.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool. I didn't know it was aggregating all the chat
I
from
can
all
see.
the different
It's so
platforms.
awesome. It's so awesome.
That's great.
And then when I get the chat, I can put it on screen, so wherever you're watching, you can see the chat in question,
From
which
everywhere.
which is awesome. Yeah.
Now, you guys are saying before Twitch doesn't like that?
No, Twitch doesn't like it if you have on-stream chat. If they see the flow of, if I took what I'm looking at right now and put it on screen, so other chat was happening on the Twitch, they wouldn't like that.
Oh.
Especially because if anything goes against their terms of service, like say someone from Kick is doing something that goes against terms of service, Twitch is like, yo, take that thing down. And then Twitch, you also can't stream anything at a high, like if Twitch can only stream to 1080, I can't stream 4K to YouTube. Twitch has to be equal to the highest level of streaming, even though they don't offer 4K streaming, but YouTube does. So they're a little annoying, but it's still cool though. I mean, the platform is cool, and the chat
most popular streaming.
the chat culture is great. Yeah. Sammy D, would it be possible for me to do a guest chef in the CKSK? You know what, Sammy? For the amount of good comments you put up, yes.
That's the guy that suggested so much stuff.
Sammy's won 2 weeks of suggestions.
Oh, nice.
And he's always putting good stuff in there.
Where
so yes,
you at,
Sammy,
Sammy?
it's possible.
Where
He's
you
not
at?
in Vietnam right now.
Oh.
I know he wanted to come. Any reason you don't use anti-fatigue mats? I don't need them. My shoes kick ass. These Crocs kick butt. Don't show my legs, Tang. Don't do the shot where you show my legs, Tang.
Show him.
I'll show you the shoe. No, I have Birkenstocks. They're really comfortable to me. Most kitchens I've worked in, they don't have fatigue mats, so like you have to rely on your shoes.
Are we talking about fatigue mats, the mats on the ground?
Like the
with
chef mats, yeah, the thick things.
And they suck to clean.
They
get
suck to
dirty.
clean, dude.
Ugh.
They suck to clean. They're so annoying. I don't need anything that makes my cleaning like more difficult. Yeah, that's basically it. Chat got a shout out. How those legs? Those legs are tight. I've been climbing the stairs every day. I've been back in my groove now. Don't you show my legs, Tang. I see him. He's got his fingers on the button. All right, you can do it. 3, 2, 1.
Let's see it.
For a
1
second.
second.
For a
1
second.
second.
And then it's out.
Oh, those legs.
I want you guys to think that I'm wearing long pants and I'm professional. I come here, I know you can't see my lower half, so I know I can do whatever I want.
Now you can see.
I don't need you to think, oh, he's just wearing shorts. That's not cool. We can't wear shorts in the kitchen. That's all an illusion. I'm wearing long pants. They're black, long, professional pants.
It's
All right.
your kitchen. You can do whatever you want.
I guess so. And this is the great part. No one's paying me right now, so I can do whatever I want. It's true.
I did pay you today.
Oh, that's
Put
true.
on pants.
How about if you super chat $100, I'll put on pants tomorrow. All right.
Super Chad.
I bought like this is a water spinach or morning glory or ramon.
Muỗng.
Ramon. This is a very common vegetable here. Always serve a bun bo. And like usually when you buy this, you buy a big bunch of it because it's such a cheap vegetable. It's so easy to grow. But I didn't want a big bunch. I really avoid eating this now because there's almost no nutritional content to it.
Really?
Like nothing. Like nothing.
You know, I gotta be honest. I don't love the texture of it.
Really?
Texturally, it's just kind of off-putting for me.
You are the first person I've met in my entire life who does not like Ramon.
I mean, if we go out, we're, meow, and
Yeah.
we order it, with stir fry with garlic, okay, I'm gonna eat a bit, but at home, when my wife goes to cook it, or I have to cook it for our dinners, I just don't.
Wow.
I don't love it.
Very surprised. I think this is one of the best vegetable stir fry texturally. Fantastic. But it has no nutritional content. And it grows so easily in water. There was a point in China's history where they tried to substitute this as the daily filler as opposed to white rice. But people were malnourished, even more so than just eating rice, so they stopped that.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder how many like green leafy type vegetable are like that, where we think, oh, I'm getting a lot of nutrition here, and you're getting nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Because I think that all the time when we're eating, canned, and it's just got all green vegetable. I'm like, oh, well, I'm getting it in today. Huh.
Yeah, this is.
Is there anything else that's like that?
No, not that I know of. So that's why I typically try to avoid eating this just in my daily life because it just has no nutritional value. I'd rather eat a vegetable, especially for the family, that's going to be better for us. But I was so, it's nice at the market. You can just buy a little of something. So I literally got like 5 little sticks of it. I'm sure it was free. I'm sure she didn't charge me for this.
She charged you a lot.
No way. I don't remember what I paid today at the market. I wasn't paying attention. Once I have Tree in the market, I'm kind of just like, where's that kid at? Where's he going? He's wandering, he's walking. So typically this would be shaved or like shred it, probably be a better word, shred it for Bun Bo. But I'm gonna cut it as a bias. And we're gonna use this as kind of the vegetable component, something kind of just to give it a different texture. Cut a little bit at a bias, okay. So that's gonna get cooked with my ravioli later. And then for garnishes, we have a lot of herbs. You okay?
It's dying.
Oh, the Pocket 3 died?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Cindy's right. In terms of another vegetable that's like that, iceberg lettuce.
Oh,
is like
okay.
that. Yeah, iceberg lettuce. Very, very same kind of concept there. But I think, at least with iceberg, I'm already it's already ingrained to me that hey, this is just water. There's nothing in it.
Yeah.
Where this kind of feels like it should be somewhat of a healthy vegetable, especially because it's cooked and.
Iceberg lettuce is giving you a bit of that freshness and crisp.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting.
All right, so I got some rarum or a laksa herb, aka Vietnamese mint. A lot of names for everything. But again, very super common garnish for Bun Bo, so we're gonna use that as a garnish. Then I got some Thai basil. Very popular garnish as well.
Now I know our stream limits, Chef. Everything starts to.
Or is our stream bumming out? So things are going crazy?
No, it's just our battery, everything.
How? Why? This is not. Is this longer than normal? Not that crazy long. We're 12:30. We're gonna finish by 1. We've done this before. Maybe we just weren't fully charged.
Everything's dead.
No, it's okay. Where's the other one? Oh, here.
Everyone asking, are you working out? Those cap look.
My legs are fit. My belly is not. But yes, I climb the stairs every day. So I got like 35 floors in the apartment I live in, so I climb them up and down every day now. But I just need to do sit-ups. I think that's probably the main thing going on here. Maybe stand up straight would be a good idea. Okay, I got my herbs. I got rarum. I got Thai basil. I got, what do you call this one in English? It's a mint.
Which one?
You have a name for this one? The one that looks like
I think it's just spearmint.
spearmint. That's what I was going to say too. Yes. So I got Thai basil. I got the mint. I got the rarum. And I have some cilantro too, but I think the cilantro, I'm going to put that in the chili oil chopped with the scallion. Because I just got too many herbs for the topping. For like a garnish, it's just, everything's going to get lost. And all these herbs, this is all part of the standard bowl of Bun Bo. Bun Bo is a very herby soup. Okay, and the last thing is going to be some raw white onion. Again, super common garnish for Bun Bo or for pho. I'm going to cut it as thin as I can. And then we're going to soak that in some ice water. Yeah, and Trey, you can just start doing dishes, dude. I guess when I say soak in ice water, we're gonna use the frozen stock to be my ice cube, because I don't have any ice in my refrigerator right now. If I'm not doing a pop-up dinner, I don't really have ice. I'm headed to Ho Chi Minh City this month. What are some good things to do with the fam? If you are heading to Ho Chi Minh City and you want to do something with your kids, I would recommend going to a Koi Cafe. I think they're super fun.
Back of the Bike tours.
Back of the Bike Tours is a absolutely top-tier family experience, which kids of all ages are welcome to come on Back of the Bike Tours. So that's a great food tour. You can also go with me for a food tour as well if you want something a little bit more private. Yesterday we went to, or Saturday, we went to a fishing restaurant, which are super fun. You have any comments on the fishing restaurant? Well, that's true. That's a great idea. Trey, where's your mic, bud? You have a mic on? No. You got a mic for him, dude? We went to a fishing restaurant, which are like these giant, almost parks, basically. And in the parks, there's all these huts. And you can sit in a hut and have your meal. They'll give you a menu, and you'll be sitting around water, so you can fish from your table. And you can catch catfish or tilapia, and it's just kind of fun. So you can kind of sit there with your friends or your wife or your husband or whatever, drink a little bit, eat a little bit, chit chat, and the kids can be fishing at the same time. So they're kind of distracted. That part's great. And you want to tell what do you enjoy doing in Vietnam? If you want to recommend for kids, hold this for me. Hold that. Just talk into it. It is a microphone, so you talk into it. There you go. And just what do you like to do in Vietnam, or what if you had?
Well, obviously
Let's assume Noah and Bennett are coming. Where would you take them if they were coming?
Our cousin.
Our cousin, yes, you're your cousin. Where would you take them?
Well, the mall, obviously.
The mall,
The
okay.
malls are drastically better than the malls in America.
Okay, the malls are better here than in America.
The arcade.
Okay.
Maybe those little go-kart racing things.
Yeah, so there are go-karts on the streets around the malls or around some big restaurants around parks where you can rent them and ride them around. Super fun. Anything else?
And
Try not to twist this because they can hear that.
okay. One more.
Go ahead.
I can't remember.
Amazing coffee shops.
Yeah, coffee shops.
Amazing coffee shops. Koi Coffee Shop is fantastic. Fred, you'll be happy. We got someone in the chat section who said Back of the Bike Tours is a must.
Thank you.
It is a must. And it's someone named Carol Kubanoff, I believe is the name.
Thank
Carol
you.
Kubanoff.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Mama Kubanoff.
If you'd like to see that, we do have a YouTube video with Back of the Bike Tours where my parents were on the tour. So if you can just search up Chad Kubanoff Back of the Bike Tours, you'll see it. It's a great experience. I also made a video about what to do in Vietnam with kids. So on my channel, you can look that up as well. Chad Kubanoff, what to do with kids. And we'll be posting the fishing restaurant in the next couple days. So that was really good. Here you go. Senzi saying, yeah, we got a lot of stuff where we take the kids out. Cindy, Tree's trying to earn that extra screen time.
Why? I want to play Minecraft.
Spam more likes for this man, guys. Yeah, spam them likes. Help us grow. You guys are the first viewers to the live stream, and I appreciate you watching, but help us get those new viewers coming. We're working hard. We want to be the biggest on Twitch. What's a Vietnamese veggie I can incorporate into American food?
Vietnamese veggie you can incorporate. You'd have to find it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what can you get would be the better question. I think a better way to phrase that would be no matter what veggie you can find or have, just make a can. So you make a little bit of a side soup with the vegetable, because you can make that with a Viet veggie or a Western veggie, but this would just be like a Vietnamese technique for cooking vegetables would be to make a can, C-A-N-H. And maybe one day we can do a live stream about can and the basics of it, because it's such a crucial element to this cuisine. Let's finish this thing out. I'm ready to do it. I think I'm prepped out. My water's boiling. I got all my little garnishes ready to go. Let's do it. So I'm gonna strain out my onions, which have been sitting in this ice water while we've been chit-chatting.
By the way, Chef, I've been telling Chef that I would love to see some father chef content. I would love to see him give us some of those things that he makes at home for his family. That's easy cleanup and easy for us to do and easy for us to cook for our family. That's not something super expensive or super creative. Something we could put together on a weeknight. That's delicious.
Yes.
Because he has to do. I think it's amazing he does that for his family every night. You know, 3
after this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, the cook in the comments could be anything. So if you want to see that sort of thing, just put it in there. We could put that as Fred's kind of thing, like easy, low cleanup dishes. That's fine.
We're just trying to get you in the studio 5 days a week.
5 days a week, absolutely.
That's what, Tuesdays
We
and
need to be here
Thursdays.
more, yes. Actually, I'm loving my new schedule. It's fantastic.
So
Really
your schedule is
fantastic.
Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday in here. It's great, 10 a.m. Then my whole week is not taken over by pop-up dinners coming Friday, get ready for it. And now my focus is back to shooting the content the best way I can. I have more time to plan out a little bit. I'm spending so much time with my kids again. So like I'm back on that page and now it's focused on just hanging out with the kids again, which is to me what I want to do.
Well, I said before, I really liked the content that you did where the dinners were done by that young man and,
Yeah,
and his
David
friend.
Randall.
Yeah, and then he did one with his wife.
Yeah. Girlfriend, but yeah.
Yeah, and I liked having you here in the
Yeah,
hot seat. I
yeah.
really enjoyed that. Oh,
Yeah.
I think one you were up, but
Yeah.
I liked the one where you were in the hot seat
Yeah.
and giving us the experience of it as well. I thought that was cool.
That thing was just hard to do because it requires a lot of effort with me to talk to the chef and plan it all out and get the days they're coming. It's like harder.
Would it be easier with the young lady that's helping you now if she was?
No. I mean, it's possible, but no, not currently at the moment. And then it's also like to get dinners, get customers in here. I mean, most of the people that are watching would rather I cook than somebody they don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
So if we have like a bigger influencer or celebrity chef who people would want to come to, but like to try to get people to pay for a chef they maybe haven't seen or heard about yet, it's hard to sell, I think.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this out. Satay is gonna get turned on. If I can find my stick, I don't have it. So we're gonna heat this satay mixture up. And basically, what do you think of condensed milk sudak? Do you use it in your cooking? Yes, I love sudak. I'll tell you what, I like condensed milk a lot. I reach for it all the time in desserts. Even Western desserts, there's so many times where like instead of sugar, I'm just grabbing sudak or grabbing condensed milk instead. I think it's quite good for marinades, and I do use it often. The thing that really pisses me off right now is condensed milk is getting very hard to find in Vietnam. Most of the condensed milk is all fake. It's mostly made with vegetable oil, so it's getting quite annoying to find real sweet condensed milk. And I'm not interested in using sweet condensed creamer made with vegetable oil.
I told Ngob what you told me last
Yeah.
night and showed her the back of it, and
Yeah.
she was like, "No."
What do you mean she didn't believe in the back?
She just doesn't want to hear it.
Okay. So now we have that satay mixture we made earlier, the spicy sauce element to this. And I put a little bit more fat in there, so I'd have a little more fat to work with. And I'm gonna fry the satay with the green onion. So almost we're making mahan. We're making green onion oil with the satay as opposed to just straight fat. So I wanna fry this quickly and get that oil, or get the green onion cooked down. And it's just gonna be a few seconds. Okay, literally that. Cilantro is gonna go into the pan, get that aromatic. So now we're kind of, sort of, looking a little bit pesto-y, right? If I could blend this a little bit more, it'd be nice. And we'll get pesto vibes. I don't want to add any sort of nut into this because like, that's not going to be bun bo in any way. You know, if I had it, if I could afford it, if I had that big Netflix budget, maybe I would buy some pine nuts because pine nuts would.
What about cashew?
Cashew's a great idea. But I think the cashew nut has some flavor that would kind of take away from the bun bo hui, where I think the piñol nuts or the pine nuts are so neutral. They're just so expensive, I can't do it.
I bought pine nuts and then they just sat there and went bad.
Oh, that's a sad thing, man.
It was so sad.
I haven't had a pine nut in so long, but they are freaking good. All right, pasta water is boiling. I'm gonna season it with some salt now. Let's drop a few raviolis. We'll do this round. We'll do some squares, we'll do some octagons, and we'll go right in. Pasta's boiling. What did I say? Octagon? Hexagon, thank you. All right, well, and I think before I made raviolis a couple weeks ago, and I think our timer was about 2 minutes and 30 seconds was our cook time on that. So I'll do a similar.
I haven't had a ravioli in so long, dude. I'm so pumped.
Well, we'll see, dude. It's gonna be a bun bo ravioli.
Well, the ravioli.
Ravioli. What do I going to say?
You know what you don't want to hear?
Regardless of ravioli. Huh?
You know what? Oh man, what is it? Not bamboo. What's the one that is steamed in the banana leaf?
Ban Nam?
Yeah, ban nam.
Yeah.
That always reminds me of Chef Boyardee ravioli.
Oh, it has that texture. Yeah, it definitely does. I like that texture though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna steal a little bit of pasta water as we're going into this satay mixture to try to sauce it out a little bit. And I'm probably gonna finish cooking the ravioli in this as well, so we can release some of that starch in here. What's the difference between using rock sugar versus white sugar? I don't think there's any difference. I think it's all BS about it. All these people tell me I have to use rock sugar and Bun Bo, and I don't believe it. I don't believe it. How do you make rock sugar with white sugar?
Well, what's the idea around it?
I don't know. They say you have to do it. They say it's better. I haven't
There must be some reason the product exists, right?
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I got nothing. I got no...
What's your opinion on the food pyramid being flipped?
Oh, I like it. I think it's good. I mean, I think we don't need carbohydrates. We need freaking vegetables and protein. So I have no problem with that. I'm going to start removing... How much time we got? Minute and 30. I'm going to take the ravioli from the water. And I'm going to throw them into my pot. Or into my pan, rather. And we'll finish cooking these in this... oil. Or this pesto. Because we want to have some of this starch from the raviolis coming out into here. And help thicken this. That's why I didn't want to use all the satay I made, because I knew I wasn't going to need it all. I didn't want to waste it all. All right, so we'll turn the heat on in the pan now. Oh, this looks good. Oh shoot, I forgot. Trey, I'll boil some. Well, we'll see how spicy this is, but I'll boil you some without this if you want to try it, okay? Get a little more water. So I'm stealing more pasta water in here. And actually, I'm really happy with the viscosity of this. I think this looks really nice. And we'll get a final taste on this before we start plating. Any seasoning, any finish on seasoning is going to be fish sauce to me at this point. So we'll get another taste on it very soon. Thank you, 3-minute timer.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, heard that timer. I know rock sugar. I only know rock sugar for sticky pork belly. But I still don't even think, like, why can't I use white sugar? I haven't seen anything that showed me, hey, you have to use rock sugar yet. Except for some Vietnamese aunties saying it, but that doesn't, you know. I'll respect their opinion, but it doesn't mean it's true. Do a little tiny bit of fish sauce. This is a little bit spicy, so I hit that note. We got the... We hit that mark, in my opinion. Okay. Is the ravioli done? I have no idea. No one knows until we try. Unless I take a bite. But I like the texture. We can start plating up. I have a little bit of lime as well. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to cook my round mung. Okay, back in the hot water. The round mung's going into the pasta water. But that'll be very fast. It won't be a big deal. Okay, I think the ravioli are done. And the round mung is going to be there in a second. That's a very fast cook, so I'm not worried about it. Trey, why don't you start doing the dishes, buddy, while we're waiting around. All this stuff on this table you can start doing. Okay? I'll give this a few more seconds for the round mung. I screwed up there. All right, then we'll plate on something. How about this one? that ramon in just a few seconds it's cooked. And I'm just taking this out of the water, right into our seasoned ravioli. The thing is, like, I think this is going to be tasty. Is it going to taste like bun bo? Is this going to feel like a bun bo? Is the biggest kind of maybe. We're going to find out. All right, let's call it. Let's plate. I'm waiting. Tang gave me the weight. Going back down. I'll tell you what, Tung said it looks so good. Chef, that's not true. Jean-Louis Paladin produced Eric Repair. People will come if they know it new. What are you saying? What's not true? I know Jean-Louis Paladin, I know Eric Repair, but I don't understand what you're saying, Dark Knight. Oh, people will come to the dinner? Is that what you're saying? Okay. We're plating. We're plating. Can I plate now? Okay, I can plate now. All right, so let's do some raviolis down. We got our hexagon. We got our big squares. Okay, we're gonna do some raw onion on top. Remember, this onion's been soaking in the ice water, so it's a little less bitey than a typical raw onion would be, but it still has some rawness to it, which I like. I like a little aggressive on the raw. What's too big? We're gonna do some raw rum. We're going to do some Thai basil, some spearmint. Some Thai basil. Okay, cool. I like the look. I like the look.
Oh!
It's kind of pretty, right?
Yeah.
I just want a little more spearmint on this side.
I think the white plate's definitely it's popping a bit more.
You like the white plate better? I like the black plate better.
Interesting.
What do you guys like better? You like the white plate or the black plate? And I'm going to do a little bit of lime. I think the white plate I'd like it looked better if I had a little bit more, like just juice right there and there and there. Now I feel like I like it.
I like it.
So what do you guys, let's get a shot over here, Tang, and let's see what they like better, white or black, so we can get the thumbnail.
What, racist?
What? What? What?
Jesus.
I don't know if he was mic'd up right there, but that was an interesting comment.
That's going on. Kids say the darndest things.
Black, so you're being racist.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Boy, here, this is a fun thing to live stream with kids.
6, 7.
Line on the side is also an option. I feel like it's so good as already. Some don't put it in their bun bo hui. Okay, I'm in the line. Senzi's got to sign out. See you later. I'm sorry you didn't get to vote here. What do you like better, quick, white or black? Let's see it. Black plate, black plate. What's
Can you remove the rack?
the rag? Rag's a good idea to remove. Let's make sure we get Tang.
What is it we're trained not to call it rags?
Rags? I'm okay with the rags. Actually, this kind of looks good, just the black, right? You got a thumbnail like that? Is that cool for you? Boom. Give us a second for our thumbnails, please. I appreciate it. I like the black plate more. Black. Bar tail, somebody said. Oh, that was Sammy. White is more Vietnamese, I guess.
Can you grab the line, Jeff?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I definitely like the white plate. That green green definitely pops off that white.
Look at that lighting now. Oh, we love the light. Fred's still on the white plate being better. Let's see the white plate look here with the lighting. Oh, it's blown out. Overexposed. Let's tighten that down. Lower the aperture.
I just like the way the green contrasts.
Or what did they say? Raise the aperture, I guess, right?
Yup.
Okay. Okay, looking better. How about like this?
You're making one for me without chili, right?
We'll try. Okay, I think we're good.
Back to the black plate. Black.
Yeah.
How do you do something?
Okay. Oh, that looks good. Bada bing. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get it out. I vote white. Somebody else got a white. Jung Fever's got you.
Thanks, guys.
Okay,
I'm
now
not
we're gonna
crazy.
try it. We're gonna try it. Let's see what a Bun Bo Ravioli with a spicy sauce tastes like.
Can you tilt the plate?
Huh?
Can you tilt the plate? Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, give me a shot.
Black, all right, black plate for the thumbnail all the way is what we're being told for some people. Some people are saying white doesn't look good on camera. This is a Bun Bo ravioli. This is a spicy Bun Bo ravioli. Bun Bo plus ravioli.
You.
Huh? Oh, you. How do I do this? What sort of hook can we use that you? It starts with a U. You've never seen a Bun Bo ravioli. You need to try a Bun Bo ravioli.
You've never eaten a ravioli like this.
You've never eaten a ravioli like this. Anything
good.
else? You've never eaten a ravioli like this. You've never eaten a ravioli like this. All right, let's eat it. Frederick Railson, there you go.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of making something with bacall? That's my favorite Viet dish. I have thought of making many things with bacall, and that's Michael's favorite dish. So put it in the
I
chat.
can move back over here if you want.
Put in the
I thought
chat so we can vote on it. I think it's the shape of the pasta and least place that makes the difference here. Oh, okay, it's a little circle or a little lengthy.
Ooh, look at this. Ooh.
Fred's like,
A/B testing on the thumbnail. Yeah, we definitely A/B test on the thumbnail, and really I've been A/B testing on titles. That's kind of the big thing now. We got to get better at our
Looks so
titles
good.
and thumbnails.
Little raw onion on the top.
A little raw onion.
Oh my god.
What?
My
Did it just smell like
sister-in-law cried last night because I cooked a chicken soup with onion, and also the gata. I poached it in what I'm gonna use as the broth for the soup later, right? So I threw some onion and carrot and celery in there,
Yeah.
and she doesn't like onion, so she cried. She cried,
Oh my goodness.
and that was what I was dealing with yesterday. Well, really? Give me a break. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
Tangerism.
I stuck my finger in.
Hold on. Get the Fred shot. Get the Fred shot with his hand standing up. There it is. That. Go ahead, say it. I know what you're gonna say.
This might actually be a Bun Bo ravioli.
It tastes like Bun Bo
It does. Oh my
It
God.
tastes exactly like Bun Bo.
It does. This is a Bun Bo
Yes,
ravioli.
yes.
This is more of a Bun Bo ravioli than we had of Bun Real Gumbo, I guess.
Gimme.
All right, Tree's gonna try it.
Interesting.
It tastes like Bun Bo.
Oh my god.
Tree really wants that screen back. Whoa, my!
Guys,
That's it, huh?
don't talk about
It.
What makes it taste like Bun Bo? Is that the exact combination of satay with the specific herbs? Is automatic like this is Bun Bo in my mind?
I think it's the pineapple, the mom root, the pork, the beef, the lemongrass, and then the finishing herbs is what really does it. All the herbs, the lime juice, and the onion.
That's spicy.
Texturally on the ravioli, is that the texture you want?
Let me see. And you got the different shape too, so you have more edge. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah. You have more unfilled edge space, so maybe that's a little thick.
I feel it a little thick.
Yeah.
Can I have some that's not spicy?
Yeah, I'll make another one. Here, try. That one with less edge.
That's exactly it. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, let me boil you some right now, okay?
Oh yeah, less edge is nice.
The less edge, yeah. So, okay.
Wow.
There's no doubt about it.
Oh, that's a much better. The hexagon is a better ravioli. Oh wow.
So you can see that
Wow.
The shape of the pasta is something you need to consider. I crushed it. I crushed this one. In terms of a Bun Bo Ravioli.
We are not worthy. We are not worthy.
In terms of a Bun Bo Ravioli, I think this is a 10 out of 10. It is a Bun Bo Hui in a ravioli. Really, really there. In terms of deliciousness, I still think it's like a 9. I think it's pretty freaking good. It's cool. All right.
The hexagon ravioli is a 10.
The hexagon ravioli.
The other ravioli is a 9 because the texture of the.
All right, let's get.
I'm gonna give it to you.
We got a tango. We got a rating over here. Bada freaking bing. Fred, this is like, if Fred is giving 10s, it's real. He doesn't give 10s easily. I got my first 10 from him last week for the eel po' boy.
Yeah, the
but
eel
prior
po'
to
boy.
that, Fred will throw out 6s and 7s like all the time. No big deal. 8 rare, 10 never. So we're crushing right now.
You're crushing it. This is amazing.
All right, let's see what the Viet boy thinks of it. The real Viet boy.
It's gonna blow his mind.
So we got.
You're gonna have to change your underwear after this. It's so good. Shouldn't say that live stream.
No, you can say it. It's fine.
Okay.
We got the real Viet boy coming to try it, so I wanted to get a real Viet plate for him to eat it on. Something that'd be very
I
appropriate.
feel like my mom makes it for me.
Vietnam is a very cute culture. We like cute things here, so we got cute plates.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
My lord. It's my new religion right here.
Come to
man.
CKSK.
Oh my lord, that's so good.
It almost makes waking up for work worth it. Okay. All right, so we'll get him some saucy. We'll finish him out with some of the onions. What would you price the dish at? This is such a hard and complicated question because it's so much context. What country are we in?
Yeah.
What city are we in? Is this casual? Is it casual fine dining? Is it fine dining? I think the plate which you saw Fred get, 3 big raviolis, could be anywhere from $10 to $25, depending on where you're at. If it's straight Vietnam, 10 would be a high. So I think you could charge 180 to 200K at the absolute lowest end, so $8 at the cheapest. But in the right context, the right city, the right space, $30.
I think it'd be 5 ravioli and it'd be 200K because it's beef.
Yeah, beef and pork.
Yeah.
But yeah. Did I put lime on this yet?
I don't want to eat the last one because I don't want it to go wet.
I have 2 more. You can have 1 more.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Tang has to eat. Oh.
I got 2. These are his 2. All right.
Oh my lord, it's so good, dude.
I'm so glad you like it.
Now I'm curious.
I'm telling you, like, it's pretty cool. It's a very exciting dish. This really is Bun Bo. And now I feel happy that like I feel like I can produce Bun Bo now in different forms and textures as long as I hit these components. You know, like I can. What about a Bun Bo cheesesteak? What about a Bun Bo whatever? I can do it now.
You close to your goal, Jeff.
All right. Close to my goal. What's my goal?
You have a goal to do some make Bun Bo
Oh
fine
yeah,
dining.
that's true. Oh, that's true. This is actually a good Bun Bo fine dining dish. All right, let's get you over here and try it, young man. See what you think about it too.
I got you.
Oh, you need a fork, dude. In Canada, that would be $25. What about a shepherd's pie? We had an idea for a shepherd's pie last week with kwai ma, with purple yam instead of mashed potato. So I would love to do it. If you want to see a shepherd's pie, we'll vote on it later. Right after we're done this tasting segment, then we will do our poll to figure out what Wednesday's dish will be. So stay tuned for that, and you can put your ideas in the chat, and we'll vote on that very, very soon. A couple of minutes.
You have the ravioli in the water now?
Yeah, I got. Yeah. You want another one? Man? You can have more.
Let's see.
It's amazing.
Can I take
Do not touch any buttons over there, Tree. Nothing. Don't touch a button at all.
Thank you, chef. Oh my god, thank you, chef. Amazing.
Let's sell this thing, Jeff.
Huh?
Let's sell this thing.
Sell it? You want to sell it?
You're gonna be rich.
We're going to be rich as long as you know how to roll ravioli. It's like,
It do stay like Bun Bo.
it tastes like Bun Bo.
Yeah.
It tastes like Bun Bo. It really does. It's very cool.
It's incredible.
It's a very cool dish. You know what? Michael's gonna be so pissed he missed this one.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Michael's gonna be pissed. He's a pasta bro. Oh, he's gonna. I'm sorry, dude. I wish you were here for it. What if he pulls up right now? That would be sick.
Yeah.
He might.
Is he okay? Is he heading over?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah. See, this Sydney's saying that. She mentioned a shepherd's pie with pie yesterday, which would be so cool. When we get more 10-score dishes, can we do a verse on which is the best dish? Yeah, but I had to produce it again and be at the 10 level. Hopefully I can get there.
I love it, the one bite. So
For a
when you
one
bite-
bite?
So when you want to bite to it, it's like a bun bo. So
Yeah, it's. Oh, I guess Tang's gonna get us a rating for him. See where he's at.
there's not any score left.
There's no score left.
There's only one option.
It fell out. Your one option fell out
Oh.
right here.
Maybe I give it some room.
Oh, you want to give it a room? Is it 9-8
What are you at?
or
9-8?
8-9?
9-8.
Do I want that? Because it's amazing. I give it a 10.
Okay, fantastic.
Wow.
Fantastic. I think that's Tang's first 10.
First 10 ever.
I think that's your first 10. Yeah.
Oh, let's go on that long plate, Chuck.
Yeah, that's actually cool like this too. Oh, you see, this is actually a cool style. This is for Tree. I'm not going to put any of the chili oil on it because he can't handle it. But he said that last bite was burning his mouth.
Yeah, I think that's actually a great like appetizer.
This looks
Appetizer
cool.
plate right there.
Look at this. Tang, give me a shot over here. And actually, it's something that's kind of fun. Fred's hometown, they make toasted ravioli,
Oh.
where you deep fry the ravioli and serve it as an app dipped in tomato sauce. This we could fry this as well, and then dip it into that oil. That'd be kind of a fun appetizer for it.
That'd be cool.
Fried Bun Bo Ravioli. That's kind of a cool idea.
Dip in the satay.
Yeah, that would work. All right, here you go, young man. Oh, Chang's just getting a shot. I want to show you this different layout on this long ass plate. It's kind of cool. We got a the Viet Man approved the dish, so we're good to go.
What do you mean Tree was right, guys? When did start timing by Tree?
Maybe you were right that it was gonna be so good.
Jesus.
Fred is over there eating extras, just being like, "Oh my
I'm
god!"
just having a.
So this was on the long plate. It looks cool. I just put the onions, so it doesn't look great with the onions. But if you imagine if you sauce this up, herbed it up in the same way we did before, this would be a cool presentation. But Tree, you can eat this guy.
I'll go see you.
Okay. So, in my mind, huge success. This was pretty top tier. There we go. Now we're back. Huge success. Potentially, I'm going to say this is the most successful reinterpretation of a Vietnamese dish I've done so far. In that this truly tastes like Bun Bo Hue in a completely different context. More so, like other times maybe like it's reminiscent of a dish or similar or whatever, there's components that are similar. This flavor-wise, on point, like 100%. So that is really exciting, really impressive, I guess I'll say a little bit. Pretty impressive if I say so myself. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. So at this point in the stream, we want to finalize our poll. So do we have any list Tang that we can vote on yet?
Yeah, you could sell that on the street.
I'm not selling it on the street. I'm not making. The point of this whole show is I'm not making a restaurant and rolling 1,000 ravioli a day. I'm gonna make 10. Okay. So here's our first thing. We're gonna take this poll, this list that you're seeing on screen right now, and we're gonna narrow this down to 4. So we're gonna give you 2 minutes to vote on it, to vote what thing you want to get to the final poll, and then we're gonna vote again. So you can type in any of these numbers, any number 1 through 12. If you want to see a chicken tikka masala pho, type in a 12. If you want to see a banh mi brisket French dip style, type in a 10. And you can vote right now, regardless of what platform you're watching on at the moment. And we'll take that list, and we'll narrow it down to 4, and then we'll vote again. So we have 1 minute and 45 seconds left to vote. So please start throwing your votes in now. You can type in any number you want. I'm starting to see it. Here we go. So type in your numbers you want to see, and then we'll take this list down to 4, re-vote again, and then we'll lock in what the dish or the ingredient list will be for the next episode on Wednesday.
What could we call that, Tang? Bun Bo Mỹ.
This one?
Bún bò Mỹ.
You want to call like
Bún bò Mỹ.
E?
Yeah.
E?
Bún bò
Italian?
Mỹ.
Mỹ.
Mỹ bún bò.
What about,
Yeah.
how do you say ravioli?
It's just Mỹ.
Gun E? No,
Mỹ.
just E? Me-E?
Mỹ, yeah.
Me-E, but that's spaghetti or something. That's not ravioli.
I think we call it ravioli.
You
I think
just call
it's more of
ravioli?
it their word for pasta. I think, just
E? I think E is Italian pasta. Me-E?
Mỹ, yeah.
But what about like a folded
Tacos or
a
ravioli?
product?
That's a good question.
A folded Italian, a folded pasta.
Where's the mic, Dad?
Huh? I don't know. Interesting. All right, so we got 45 seconds left to vote on this initial listing, and the votes are spread. The votes are spread.
Ravioli. I choose
Did
ravioli.
Vietnamese Hot Pocket make it on here? I didn't
No.
know.
I don't see it up here. Fred already missed the vote this time, but
Did I? Is it over?
it's not over, but in terms of getting your item listed.
Oh.
Fred really wants to see a Viet Hot
Sweet
Pocket.
potato pork belly Thai curry pho. That one sounds.
That one's cool, right?
very good
Nem
to me.
corn dog.
Fred had a,
That's on 2 times though. Do you guys see that? That's number 1 and number 4.
Fred has a super chat vote.
Oh, I see.
So he can have an option. just
I'm
for
gonna
himself.
sway it in the last minute. When is it over? Oh, 30 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta.
No, there's only 7 seconds. Oh, you're on a little lag.
Oh,
I got
4.
5 seconds left in the vote here. So get your votes in now. Get your votes in quick. Nem
Over.
corn dog is happening. That's exciting to me.
I put my vote in. Did it count? It did not count.
Hold
I have to put
it might
number
take-
4?
It might take it. Just type in the number.
It's
Oh,
N,
okay.
it's
Just
N.
type in the number. Okay, this initial poll is over. So we're gonna take the winners of the initial poll. We're gonna redo the poll with 4 options, the top 4 options, which are the Nem Nung corn dog,
Yes.
the chicken tikka masala pho, the pho risotto, and the sweet potato pork belly Thai curry pho.
Wait, number 1 and number 4 are the same.
Yeah, so they're just gonna get combined. Now it's 8 votes on there.
Oh, so it's a tie.
So a
between-
Nem Nung corn dog, sweet potato pork belly Thai curry pho, pho risotto, and the chicken tikka masala pho. That's gonna be our top 4.
You want to give Fred a vote?
No, it's over. It's too late.
I didn't get it in there.
Your vote came in.
Yeah.
Your vote came in. But
Okay.
in terms of the
I mean a super chat vote.
Viet Hot Pocket, the Viet Hot Pocket. The Viet Hot Pocket will be on the voting poll on Wednesday because of the Fred Super Chat.
Oh,
for
because I
sure.
did super chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Super chat.
Absolutely. You get if you do a Super Chad, you're oh, we got Super Chads in the comment. I love that. It would be Super
Yeah,
Chad.
super chat.
At some point, Chad could try beating Ramsey's grilled cheese attempts with the Vietnamese style. Wouldn't be very hard, I'll say that. That what an embarrassing
Let's not get
moment.
too cocky. Gordon is an excellent chef.
I guarantee. You want it? You can have that list. Tree just crushed these 4 raviolis, by the way, when we were doing that, and he wants the 5th one. You can have it, dude.
Yay.
With no oil.
That was awesome.
But I guarantee, you see me doing up here, and I'm streaming. This is real. I will screw up as badly as Ramsey did with that grilled cheese. I guarantee it'll happen one day.
Oh, did he screw up a grilled cheese?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
He
anything
made a
about that.
grilled cheese with non-melted cheese. He cuts it, and it's just bricks of cheese. Like there's no cheese pull. It's not melted. It's burnt bread. It's not good.
And what did he do?
Oh, look at that. Bloody delicious. Oh, beautiful grilled cheese. Yeah. No, it's gross, dude. Didn't get it. He messed up at least 3, Frozen Yak is saying. I only know the most famous. Okay, we got ready now. Okay, the new poll is up. Now this is the real deal. So you're going to vote on one of these, whichever is your favorite. Type 1, 2, 3, or 4. Tang is going to put a timer on 3 minutes. You want to do 3 minutes?
I do 5.
Let's do 4. 3, 5's too much. Okay, Tang's already up. 5 minutes. Here we go. 5.5 minutes.
And
Take
so-
your votes.
So my super chat vote doesn't give me more power in the voting. It gives me the push. To
We
push
haven't
them up.
clarified all this. The
Super
super,
chat, you have to type it in the number.
in the future, the super chat will give you more power in the vote.
Okay, so let me see. I'm going to type in my number now, and let's see what happens. Does it make it more powerful?
Okay, so we are in voting right now. You're watching right now. Type in a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. What dish do you want to see on Wednesday? The Nem Nung corn dog is starting to pump, and I'm kind of excited about it. All of these are exciting to me. All of these I could do. All of these are cool. Yeah, no problem on any of this. So, yep, type your numbers, type your numbers, type your numbers. We got 5, maybe 4 minutes and 40. There we go. 4 minutes and 12 seconds left. Keep pumping those numbers. Whatever you want to see, let's see it.
This was a 10.5.
Oh, you're rating your ravioli?
Yeah,
Sick,
it
dude.
was a number higher, but there's no
He messed up at least 3. I have to look that up. I never saw it.
You can type in Gordon
I did
Ramsay.
because
Oh wait, hold on. My sweet, wonderful wife voted, and she voted for the Nem Nung corn dog. She wants to see a Nem Nung corn dog.
I was just wondering, what is Twee gonna get to try this? I think she'd
what
like
is
this. So
Nem?
much.
I don't have it.
Dad,
Oh.
someone
Yeah.
asked what is Nem?
Nem, I should have explained all this. Nem Nung is a type of Vietnamese sausage. It is a ground pork sausage. It's a little bit sweet. It has some sugar, garlic inside.
It's my favorite sauce.
So you can think of it as like a sweet Italian sausage with no spices. So the idea would be to make a Nem Nung hot dog of some variation, then dip that into a corn batter. The pho risotto would be like a pho spiced risotto. Chicken tikka masala pho, I think that's pretty understandable. And the other one, sweet potato, pork belly, Thai curry pho, is just 4 different ingredients that I have to do something with. So all of these would be cool.
Tree Wing is right. All the pho options sound good, but we just did the Greek.
Yeah, and that's Tree Win. That's our Tree Win. But yes, but listen, that Greek pho was pretty freaking good, Tree. Pretty freaking good.
Dad?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I need. Mom, how are Liam and Jay doing?
Tweet Kubanov, Tree would like to know how his brother and sister are doing right now. Ryan Rigby type in the number 1. We need to see the number for your vote to count. You can't type it in Viet. Okay, what do we got? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. After this poll, we will be signing off. And you can also, after you vote, if you have any questions or comments you want us to address right now, now is the time. Please do not touch that.
Got it.
Yes. This is the time. 1. We still have the Nem Nung corn dog in the lead with 27 votes. Sweet potato, pork belly, Thai curry pho, second place with 13 votes.
Who's gonna win this week?
We'll see.
Let chat decide. Should we do duplicate vote or one person get
Do you
one
guys want to be able to? That's not
No.
that's not good. Someone's gonna be too spammy. Someone's gonna get a bot
Yeah,
and be able to
spam,
vote 100
spam,
times.
spam,
No,
spam.
we want
No.
real votes. We want real votes. 1 vote per person.
vote? Okay.
Song going crazy with the cowbell.
But if I have a super chat, I want to get 5 votes.
Yeah, if you have a super chat, you definitely
Or
get
4
you get more
votes
votes. That can be it. That's the only way you can get extra power in a vote. Did Shipwreck? Did Michael come to Vietnam on vacation, or is he helping you open the banh mi shop? Michael came here originally with the intention as a vacation. I told him, I was like,
Vietnam is Hotel California.
dude, yeah. I told Michael, you need to come to Vietnam, dude. You're gonna like it. I said I can't guarantee it. You know, I don't know, but if you can hustle and you can make a path, you will love it. And I knew that about him. He is a hustler. He can get things done. So he came here with the intention of like, hey, it's a trip and we'll see what happens. And I came with the intention of, I know this guy's gonna love this place and he's gonna stay. And he really freaking likes it.
He's
So
got a cat, he's got a girlfriend.
he did. Okay, he did say that. Yes, he does have a cat and a girl now. But Michael is helping me with the banh mi shop as well. So he came here on a vacation, and he did help me with the banh mi shop. So we are actively working on that right now, and this will be something where he would be kind of the daily manager of the spot, and I'll be in and out and trying to do promotioning and marketing material for
30
that.
seconds left.
Chicken masala in bun would be good. Would be like khao pun, aka Laotian laksa. I agree. And especially in a masala, I would think bun over pho, but that's the vote we got here. Again, 12 seconds left. 10. Nem Nung corn dog is looking like the winner. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is a Nem Nung corn dog on Wednesday, which is highly exciting. Do I have corn flour? I think I do. I think I just bought some cornmeal somewhere. That's cool. I like this idea. I like Nem Nung. I think Nem Nung corn dog is a great idea. It's going to have some kind of sauce, of course, but I'm pretty pumped about that. Do you wrap a corn dog in lettuce and rice paper and dip? No. Not in my opinion. No. No, there's going to be no vegetable component for this, baby.
But it's got to have a great dipping sauce.
It's got to have a dipping sauce, correct. I agree with the dipping sauce. That's bad. You can take the poll off. So for those who voted, thank you so much for voting. So you did get your wish will be granted. My wish too. I wanted to see a Nem Nung corn dog. I think it'd be cool. So Nem Nung corn dog is going to happen on Monday. I think Nem Nung is already too sweet, along with the sweet cornbread batter. We are about to find out, Corrupt Viet.
Namnung is too sweet with the sweet.
I mean, namnung is a sweet sausage to begin with. I don't think it's going to be an
Is it
issue.
sweeter than a normal hot dog?
Yes, yes. But even if the namnung is sweet and the corn dog's sweet, that just means I need to make a sauce that's rich and sour to balance it. So I can balance sweetness. But I understand your concern, definitely. It definitely has to be thought about. You could do some rice flour in it like the Koreans do for the batter, for sure. Maybe the same sauce used for egg rolls, the sweet chili. Definitely a thought. Is definitely a thought of like the standard namnung sauce with the braised rice and the pork.
Oh, I just made that the other day and it was a huge hit.
The rice thinking one?
Yeah,
it's cool.
that's right. I had to blend sticky rice into water and then add it into my broth and thicken it up. It's
Yeah,
cool.
and it works out well. It's very good.
It's very interesting.
And it's a cool technique. You don't see it. Yeah, so maybe I would do that. I probably, see, I like this. Some play on ketchup or honey mustard maybe, which seems like a natural bet.
Yeah.
But maybe I would do some play on ketchup or honey mustard and include the rice thickening technique because it's cool. It feels natural to namnung and it'd be cool for you guys to see too.
Yeah.
Is there anything like yellow mustard there? Yes. Yellow mustard's, I would say, easy to find at this time.
In the last 4 years, it really has.
It wasn't easy to find before.
No.
It had to be a specialty shop, but now King Food has yellow mustard. So if King Food has it, that's a pretty standard thing. I think even big co-op marts will have a standard mustard.
Small little convenience shop.
Yeah, and it's called American brand or something.
Yeah,
American,
yeah.
right? Isn't it
Yeah.
called American? Yeah, it's funny. Didn't you mean Wednesday? If I misspoke, I do. Wednesday at 10 a.m. Indochina time. If you're if you're in Asia. If you're in the West, it's going to be Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay.
I'm in like
all about the balance for
Bun
sure,
Bo Ravioli comatose right now.
Fred is digging it.
It's just taking me to a new level. I'm like, like I had a massage or something.
No, Fred had some semolina flour he's got. I did just buy cornmeal. I gotta see if it's fine enough for a corn dog.
I had
think it is.
I had some really fine cornmeal that I bought for a Gordon Ramsay dish I cooked, but I just used it for fish batter the other day.
I think I just bought one. I think it's gonna be thin. I'll do a mixture of flour and cornmeal. You could go full Korean corn dog route and put some melty cheese and some fried potato cubes on as the batter. Now, I got a great idea. Even instead of the potato cubes, I could use gom. This like flat rice that's dried and fried on the outside. It'll puff out. That'll be cool. I may be going down that route. I like that idea. Or at least I'll do one that way and we'll try it out. Because with the corn dogs,
Like
it'll be
a
easy.
corn dog variety pack.
Yeah, we'll get a couple fried ones going in there. That will be super cool. All right, I think we're gonna call it. It's getting a little bit late. This was a big one. There's a lot of technique and a lot of pots, and Tree's got a lot of dishes to do. But don't worry, he's getting paid. He's an employee. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to go on a food tour with me or join one of the pop-ups, which we do at CKSK, sometimes when I feel like it, check out chadkubanov.com. But there will be, as we do this, like I'll be excited about dishes, and then we will be doing the pop-up. Like Bun Bo Ravioli may be a thing that pops up. And I'll have to go back and watch my live stream to figure out how I made it, but then we'll make it for the pop-up again. That could be cool. So like I want to save the pop-ups for when I'm excited and I want to do it.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like 2 months worth of cooking the comments in a couple nights.
Yeah.
Pop-ups, yeah.
Yeah, and it could be a week of pop-ups. Like if I'm prepping it out, I could prep for 3 days. I could do it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then we can feed 36 people. And I'm excited about the food. And I don't feel like I have to do it. I'm doing because I want to do it.
It is cool, and we get to see because that's something nobody gets to see is when you do something again.
Yeah.
And like refine it.
Yeah.
That would be cool to see.
Yeah. So the pop-ups will be happening. Before, I didn't think it was a good stream. That was the main thing, is it just didn't make a good stream. And then I felt like I had to do it and I wasn't excited to do it. And yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sign out at this time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's great. I'm really enjoying this process. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm having fun, and I look forward to Wednesday. Namnung corn dog. See you then. Okay. Let's I'm gonna let. All right, let's turn your mic. Oh, I'm actually low battery on here too. Peace, everybody. See you later.
Bye, everybody.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Don't want to do that.
One day I can go for real. One day I can go for real. I just need, when I get my F2 money, a couple more. I don't know, but Asmund Gold makes what, 100K a month. Give me 100K a month on kick. So in a couple kick months like that, we're good. All right, True, what dishes do? Huh? Constant 7? Look at these legs. Look at these calves. See these calves? Do you see those calves right there?
What was the celebration?
We had a constant 7 viewers on Twitch.
Oh, that's great.
Yes. And so on Twitch we need to have an